last left off, group was licking their wounds from a attack against the trolls that was partially successful, partially unsuccessful. Trying to figure out what their next plan was to deal with the loss of 4 of their group. The heroes of, let's see, Casimir, Mara, Pinkbeard, and Shortleaf were all taken captive and or killed by the trolls. Fates unknown. You originally retired to or returned to Tatzelford. Yeah, Tatzelford was the small village. Waited several days, didn't hear anything, saw no escapees, etc. So eventually returned to your capital. Over the last couple of weeks, you have been repairing, recovering, healing, and sending out word for the need for additional heroes. And over that period of time, a couple others have wandered into town looking to join your band and hopefully save the kingdom. Outside of the game, we also handled the kingdom phase, which had similar difficulties to what we had even when we were trying to do it during the phase. So what I decided to do at the time, unless somebody just absolutely loves the kingdom phase and really wants to run through it every time, is we're simply going to take that behind the scenes. You guys still need to return to the capital every month, to check in and set direction and so forth. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the campaign as far as some notable NPCs that you guys have encountered at different places, and you can allocate them to different positions to sort of set the theme for what their goals would be. But otherwise, I'll run it as a simulation behind the scenes, and you'll just get a report every month of this is what they've developed, this is what they're doing, these are new events, etc. Your focus then becomes, let's deal with whatever quests, threats, challenges might come up in your own way as far as the storyline. Okay. Again, if anybody is dead set and they can't stand not being able to do the kingdom simulation, let me know and I can work with you. But I don't think that's the case for anybody. So, otherwise, the new characters, some of you have a little bit of cash. You have access to whatever is available in Oleg's or Boken's. You are at the town of Raventhorpe, the capital of the fledgling kingdom, with minimal supports and supplies. The kingdom is in a bit of a turmoil, and the biggest event right now is ongoing troll raids that seem to be escalating and getting stronger over the course of the last month or two. Numerous outlying farmers, workers, etc. have reported attacks. Many of them have confirmed your experience where the trolls seem to have developed some immunity or high resistance to fire. Their usual defense of grab the torches, grab the oils, etc. doesn't seem to be working. They seem to have some sort of magical protection or other ability, or maybe they're just naturally immune to fire. So as a result, the villagers and citizens are all very concerned about that and turning to your halfling king to solve the problem and resolve the threat. So, like I said, a couple of weeks have gone by. It is now the middle of Desnas, which admittedly I can never keep track of which month that actually represents, but it's still early-ish spring. And what would you guys like to do? First off, you probably should introduce each of the 4 new characters and find out whether the group actually wants to let them join the group. On the off chance they say, sorry, we're not looking for an exemplar. Or whatever the criteria is. So, who are the new characters? We'll start with Corvus.
All right. I'm Corvus. Bravoy sent me down here after they learned of the troll attack because they assumed things were getting very bad down here. I am an exemplar. Basically, a couple years ago, or exactly a year ago, I think, Gorum was killed, that deity of war, and he exploded into a million pieces in this event called God's Reign. Long story short, I touched one of those shards that fell outside of my backyard, and I have certain divine abilities. So, yeah, I can do some slightly godly things at times.
Okay, so are you sent here from Bravoy because Bravoy is such a good ally, they think that this kingdom needs help? or because Brevoy is so concerned that they think this kingdom can't handle it and you're here to take over?
They sent more as like a fail-safe sort of thing of if things really go bad, that's where I step in, basically.
So if they lose control, Brevoy will come in and take over the kingdom.
Essentially.
Okay, just want to understand the motivation here. Okay.
My character's indifferent to that. I just like to fight things, but I'm a
I
fighter.
understand, but as far as storyline and
Yes.
everything, Brevoy is concerned, and they're thinking they may have to take over the colony.
I think a public execution's in order.
For now, they've just sent me as a warrior to hopefully help the situation.
Understood.
From honor to tyranny.
Exactly.
My goal here is to build the greater story.
Yeah.
So if your background is Brevoy is concerned and thinks the fledgling kingdom is starting to fail, so let's send an agent, take a look, and if there's a problem, Brevoy will come in and take over. That's fine. I can work with that. Okay? And you apparently have a tendency just to touch things you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your backyard
Well,
is an
it was
interesting
a
activity.
mysterious glowing shard. How could I...
It's only radioactive. What's wrong with that? Riverleaf, why are you here? Who are you and why are you here?
So, I'm Riverleaf, and I'm a champion of Hanspur, the river rat, which is the god of... I'll post it in the chat here.
The god of posting in the chat.
Yeah, the god posted in the chat, which is the god of rivers, traveling, and smuggling, and is popular here in the River Kingdoms. I'm a cousin of the ruling Leaf family, and I heard about the capture of my cousin shortly, and so I'm here to help the kingdom, which is obviously struggling. You can't really do much of anything.
And is it purely a coincidence that the kingdom has an abundance of rats, or is that a sign from Hanspur that you should be here?
I think it's a sign that I should be here. They all kind of congregate here, and I'm like, well, I gotta follow the water rats.
Okay. Okay. And then Startusk, who are you and why are you here?
Well, I went to the school to learn Eldari dueling with Mara, and I'm sad to hear that Mara is missing.
Mm-hmm.
But we were in school together. We became friends. I'm a rogue similar to her. I do have eye tattoos that help me see, distance and dark vision better.
Yep. Eye tattoos that help you see?
See further distances. Further distances.
I'm mildly curious how that works, but I'm assuming magic.
Alternative to glasses.
Yes, we just tattoo the eye.
Listen,
Yes.
a shard made me divine, so I'm not really questioning
That I
it.
could sort of, in the context, I could sort of buy that. Let me put some tattoos on your eyes so you can see better. It seems like a stretch, but okay, fine.
Yeah, I go to the eye doctor on a regular basis.
Okay.
But no, I'm very sad about Mara, but I know that she had come this way. We've heard stories in Brevoy about the successes of the group, and that inspired me to come too. And I want to be part to. And of course, just being here, hearing about the troll. I'm curious to be here and help make things better.
Okay. And you're notable by being a full arc,
Yep.
which is unusual for typical groups.
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder
Sounds
how
good.
many people freaked out when she entered the city.
Not very much.
Just a dozen.
Okay.
Fans here. They sent a single orc.
And then Jason.
I don't know. That could be enough.
I am Yulefog Slowfront. I've been a guard at Brevoy
Brevoy.
He
for
came with me.
a long-standing time.
Mhm.
I've been a guard for a long time. I've been one of their right-hand men for a long time, and they sent. They've heard of all the trouble that we've been having. They actually sent me.
Couldn't get promoted.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
Couldn't get
How
promoted.
you
They
get the
sent me.
promotion.
We
Okay.
fought in the
So-
war
So
together.
you came for the same reason as the idea? As Corvus?
What was his reasoning?
Corvus was sent here with the sense that the kingdom was starting to fail, so Brevoy may have to
Yeah.
take over.
Yeah, they sent me. I'm one of Brevoy's elite warriors.
And from the sounds of it, you've been a guard for a very, very long time and potentially may not have had many options. So you may have been disposed of here in the kingdom.
Yes.
And
Okay,
apparently has a bad
if
memory.
that's what your intent is, fine.
Yes.
If your intent is you were rewarded by going here,
Yes.
that's an option
No,
too.
I was-
Apparently he
Halfway
also
through,
were
I noticed he
disposed
was
of-
following
Yes.
apparently
cheaper
he has a
than paying
bad
for,
memory
like,
also.
Yes.
Only one public execution.
So you were in a dead end job, and they said, "Hey, why don't you go put your skills to use somewhere else?"
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
He just
Relocate.
followed me as I was going out of the.
I did not follow you. I was forced to come.
Okay. No, and again, I'm trying to get a sense of who the characters are, and what your intended plan is here, mainly for the group's benefit.
I do not have family. My family has. I'm just a loner, and
You failed to protect them too.
yes.
That's what you say down.
We're like polar opposites from Brevoy. One's a reputable fighter, the other's a disappointment.
Okay, so the Sword Lords have sent you in the expectations that you guys are having difficulties, and at some point in the near future, Brevoy may need to send military forces to take over and continue the threat.
4 martial characters.
That's right. Well, I mean, 2 came from Brevoy. The other 2 came from elsewhere. One just sort of drifted down the river with the rats.
I did.
And the other one knew Mara.
He followed the rats into the city.
They are all 4 martial characters, yeah.
Rats made of rats.
That's right. The wood drifted on top of the rats.
It did,
The rats
yeah.
just floated.
They swim.
So, okay. Like I said, you guys have spent a couple of weeks in town. If there's any other supplies you need, etc., or any coordination you wish to do, feel free to do so. Otherwise, let me know what your plan is. We'll switch over back to the world map.
I mean, you can make a container in your inventory and put it in there.
So are we immediately going to rematch the trolls?
We should go eat. Yeah.
He wants to get his family back.
Yeah, go
I hate how it auto selects, so I'm trying to zoom out and lose the broken.
Only if it's over the icon.
As long as the token's selected with the zoom in with at least the mouse pad, it turns out. I mean, we should go west, and look for trolls.
We should. I agree.
Save the halfling companion.
Well, if we want to look for the missing people, my guess is they would have them in some big layer surrounded by tons of trolls.
So you're looking for tons of trolls?
That's a booby trap. This is a booby trap for the trolls.
So the new characters say the more trolls we can fight at one time, the better. As we go.
Well, the more trolls there are, the more likely we are closer to their base, and that's probably where the missing people
That's
are.
fine if we get them in a choke point.
Yeah.
You can fight all the trolls. But I'm open to suggestions, but functionally, we can only go so far in 1 month going through the wood because it takes like 4 days ahead.
Only if you're mapping and exploring. It goes faster if you're just traveling.
Well, I read
Which that
about
works
the
too.
events that transpired when it came to you guys taking the Stag Lord's fort, and it seemed like what you did to take the Stag Lord's fort was you just sort of like waited near it and started picking people off until their numbers were low inside the fort, or until the remaining numbers were low, and then you ambushed the fort.
We didn't have a plan. That also won't work for trolls because they heal from the ranged weapons.
So we could keep isolating some small groups of them and just killing those ones until eventually...
To eventually exterminate every troll in existence.
Eventually, yeah. When
Yes.
it works.
Eventually.
There are only so many.
Or submit them into slavery.
But my thing is, since we really don't care about expanding into the forest anyway, we really don't need the map it. So I say we just like go hex to hex and like not map them and just try to get an idea of what's there. And then if we decide, hey, we want to like expand to the forest all of a sudden, then we can go back and map it.
Where did we fight the trolls previously? Was it this hex?
Yes. No, this
No.
one.
The one, the green one.
Or the
What?
green one?
Yeah, it was the green one.
Okay. Would we want to like go around that area and do the hexes around there?
they're like hiding in that area.
Yep.
You know, I say go there.
The rats say go to the green. The rats say go to the green area because it has a river.
Okay.
So you're just gonna follow the rats.
Yep. Follow the rats.
Hills, forest, and
So
then
this
forest.
isn't an expansion mission. This is more of a search and rescue sort of thing, or
Yeah.
attempt to see if they're still alive.
Okay, so what, you're heading west and then southwest?
Yep.
Okay.
We still doing the camping mechanics too?
Yeah, we can go through that. We are. Okay, so the camping sheet, they did some updates on it. It now shows up next to the where you bring up the party list. On the right hand side, there's a kingdom, there's a tent, and then a second kingdom one. Ignore the kingdom ones for now. The tent is the one you want for the campsite. So since we got a whole bunch of new people and skills are all changed,
Like it, yeah. Oh, it's had the Bitsy yurt.
So yeah, that one.
Right next to the castle.
Okay, that's 10.
Yeah, just give it a second.
I am not trained in a lot of camping related stuff.
We've got a whole bunch of like city dwellers here.
Yeah.
It's bad.
City slickers.
Don't you guys know we're a yeoman tree? Where we build farms to burn them down with trolls.
Yeah, exactly. It's a cycle.
what is this? You guys are in the Kamalans. Which would be helpful if they would actually go by name. So I'll need to update that.
I think I went to the
Zone 4.
Did you?
I think so. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so you were in Zone 4 in the Kamalans at this point. So who wants to do the... Who's going to be responsible for finding the campsite?
I think it was picked.
It was Pickle previously. I don't know if that's still the case. Let me add characters into the side file there. Okay, so Pickle's going to find the campsite. We roll. Success, you find a campsite. Camping activities.
There's a lot less of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they defaulted to less. Okay, so let me enable all the other ones.
I can do watch if you guys want. Oh, not satisfy the skill prerequisites to perform watch.
I think I should probably do watch.
I can fix armor still.
Well, cook meal doesn't have a prerequisite, so I guess I'll just be cooking again.
It does. It's in the next tab.
Organize watch. You need to be an expert in perception.
Gosh darn it.
Is anybody expert?
Yeah. Quite a bit of us are.
I'm an expert in
So
perception.
do we want the fancy food?
I'm gonna just set alarms again. That way we don't take a -5 to our initiative if we get ambushed.
Yeah.
The food we have currently isn't worthwhile with it.
Intimidating posture.
I'm good at intimidating.
Camp management.
Intimidating posture makes your camp scary.
Yes, but we want things to attack us so we get more speed.
Well,
I don't think we want things to attack us right now.
No. The point is, you still get XP if that you would have otherwise earned for the encounter. You just scared them off, so you didn't have to fight them. Oh.
it's only me doing the camp management.
What would you like Startusk to do?
Same track.
To the trap?
Are you able to put me in camp management?
And camp management.
Setting trap. I think setting traps is.
So camp management. I
Setting
should
traps
show you
gives
the camp
them a
management
negative
already.
on the first
okay.
round.
It
of
must be
combat.
loading. It must be taking a while to load.
Set alarms doesn't give us a -5 on initiative roll for
Yeah, it says you're using survival.
There we go. Well,
You're going to enhance the campfire.
sure, why not add more fire? Or maybe, do you want me to do intimidating posture or enhance campfire? Which one's
Well,
good?
enhanced campfire gives you a bonus on the camping session. So everybody gets a +1 on their respective skills.
Well, let me do before everything. Let me do my camp management because then I can allow
Wow.
someone else to go.
And specifically, cooking activities get a +1. So you feed the fire, but if nobody's going to bother with the cooking other than
Okay.
basic food, then enhancing the campfire doesn't help anything.
Okay. No one gets to do anything extra.
Okay. So you're going to do an intimidating posture.
Yep.
Okay. Is everybody good with what they have? I got 5, 6. Okay.
Who's cooking?
Wait. Pickle's not on there. At least I don't see Pickle.
I don't see pickle.
Pickle either.
Oh.
Pickle, you gonna cook for us?
I think he was going to hunt. He usually was
Thought
doing
it was-
hunting and
Thought,
gathering.
I thought that was
Yeah, hunting gathers.
Unless you wanted to do something different.
That's fine.
We do need somebody cooking.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your hunt and gather survival roll. And you can go ahead and roll your organized watch.
Success.
You got a critical success.
Ooh. You're really good at watching things.
Oh no.
Okay. And then intimidating posture, maintain armor. Okay. So then we check for random encounter. Okay. There is. That is a moderate challenge, so that's going to, because of your intimidating posture. Okay.
Lower trivial encounters
Yeah.
get ignored.
Moderate would I think.
Okay. So, you guys can maintain armor on 2 characters.
So I'll do the rogue and the dwarf.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to drag and drop the maintain armor on the. It's going to be in the chat.
Just drag maintain armor to myself.
Yeah, I think
Like just
Yeah,
stick it
2
over.
people get maintain armor.
like on your character sheet.
Okay. Drag and drop it on to. You might be able to do your artwork here. I think that's where you determine you can do. Yep. If you drag and drop it onto your artwork in the bottom left, it works.
Yeah. So the artwork at the bottom left is kind of covered up.
It looks like it now has 2 where you
That's
get
weird.
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
The character sheet also works for that.
And then on the food, go to the next phase. Who wanted to skip meals or consume rations?
I guess we consume rations.
Well, consuming the foraged food.
Yeah, the foraged food.
consume the ration.
Well, Pickle was getting us
Oh.
food. He's foraging for us, so we're just eating what he ate.
So
Yeah.
So I think the forge are the little red thing there. I think
No, he has 49 rations, or there's 49 rations available.
Yeah.
He has 40
Little person.
you know what
basic ingredients.
That one. And then the
Yeah, just leave it in a skip meal.
Mine's not updating anywhere quickly. I didn't even see that, but I think I'm on
Not
skip
really
anyway.
worried about it.
We're on skip.
I'll have to walk back through that and figure out exactly what the intent here is.
I accidentally deleted myself.
That's okay.
She
Put
wasted
you
away.
back in there.
Thank you.
You're there. You're just eating you're just skipping the meal. Okay. So as exciting as all that was,
Wait.
let's switch over to this. Okay. You guys are there. Boy, everybody. Get rid of that icon. And let's see, it is middle of the night. And we have a campfire. Okay.
I'm guessing we're on the generic map.
So that's what I'm doing. Place yourself around the camp.
I'm in my same spot.
I probably should get a generic campsite map that we can fill in for these.
Said the last time.
Well, you're certainly welcome to help me with some of that stuff in between the games, Ben. Rather than criticizing me for not taking care of that. Making notes. Okay, so everybody's good there? Okay, everybody gets a +2 due to the exceptional watch categories. And then we have 7 people. Well, we'll just assume since Jason was on watch, he's the one awake. And everybody else, I will mark as.
I would imagine since I'm on watch, I put myself a little bit on the outside. Would that be about accurate?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, wherever you logically would have been. Okay, so everybody's unconscious, except for Jason, who's wide awake.
I'm guessing we don't have our armor equipped.
2 people did.
Light armor is fine. Medium and heavy armor, no. Okay. Okay. You guys are awoken by something in the dark. So go ahead and roll your initiative.
It
And
says,
make sure you click the organized watch critical success.
it says roll as a normal initiative.
Yep.
It's perception, but it should have a built-in +2.
Organized watch critical success.
Yep, that's included for Kirok at least.
My divine spark goes into my earthbreaker, by the way.
We get the set alarms bonus.
The set alarms doesn't give you the negatives for being unconscious. For the initiative.
Well, characters who are awake gets the +2. So he would get the +2. Everyone else gets the just organized watch bonus.
For the set alarms.
Yes.
I rolled it, but I
Okay.
think it's delayed.
Okay, so set alarms. What it does is it gives a -4 penalty when rolling initiative. Sleeping characters do not take the -4 when rolling initiative for such an attack when they're sleeping.
Okay.
Characters who are awake gets a +2.
Okay. And then the superior watch gives another bonus.
The superior watch gives everyone just generically +2 as you critical battle.
Okay. So if you're asleep, you get no penalty, no modifier for the traps.
For the traps, yeah, no, you get just flat roll for the traps.
Flat roll for the traps, and then everybody gets +2 for the superior watch. Versus if you didn't set traps, everybody would have a -4 +2
like
for
a
the
skull
superior watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Those things they explode, don't they?
What are you looking at?
The skull that's on fire. That's.
I thought you were unconscious.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Okay. That is your character able to see things?
Not when he's sleeping. No.
Okay. Are you able to see things on your screen?
Oh yes, I am able to see him on my screen.
Why? Because you don't have your character selected.
Oh,
Select your character so you have player view.
player view.
I have
I
mine
double-clicked
selected,
them.
and I still see everything.
If I select Ben's character, it shows just that. Okay, so that's fine. What it functionally means is it's by default it's running player shared vision.
Okay.
Okay. When combat starts, it should automatically change to individual
Okay.
perspective.
So just pretend
I
that's
would
not.
ask, please don't metagame and start having a big discussion about things that your character doesn't logically see. Because other people who are not able to see that will then, it's like a spoiler of a movie.
Oh, okay.
You don't share the end of the movie to the people who haven't seen it yet. Okay? So everybody's clicked on their initiative. I will roll the NPC and then begin the encounter. And that should switch you automatically. Yeah, it turns off party vision, which is fine. And then I will eventually need to remove the campfire from the initiative order because it doesn't get to act. So, middle of the night, Jason, you are suddenly disturbed to see a glowing light approaching from the east with significant spookiness to it, given the middle of the night.
Okay.
It comes up, and what can it do? It can do that. So it heads straight for the group with a move. Where's it been? Figure out what speed is. Oh, okay, got plenty of it. It floats straight towards the group, the nearest guy, which would be, I guess, the rat worshiper. Targets him and just sort of floats over him. He is jolted awake with 33 points.
Did he not get a chance to see it as it was approaching the campfire itself with his watch?
Correct, because they can turn off their glow.
Okay. Okay. Whatever.
Okay. Jason.
I assume that I'm already standing up. Is
Yep.
that correct?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You see it, it comes up and there's a blast of electricity from it as it starts to zap the champion.
Do I assume that my axe is not already drawn?
If you're on
Neutral
watch,
that.
I'm on watch.
You're on watch, sure. I'm fine with your axe being
Okay.
down. I mean, it's a two-handed axe. It's not easy to put away.
He's 30 feet away, so I'm going to go ahead and do a sudden charge
Okay.
up to him.
Okay.
That would be 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to target him. And then I will strike him. It has my crescent cross in there. I'm going to have to
Just draw your
shoot that,
weapon.
and then I'm going to draw the...
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry about that.
Do you mean? Change good.
Yeah, good there. Okay, you swing at it with a critical miss.
That would be 2 actions, and then I will swing it.
Alright.
The sudden charge counts as 1 action, right?
2.
2,
Okay, move plus attack.
and I got 1 action left.
Yep.
Target it again. So
Tense muscle.
That is a hit.
regular hit.
Mhm. Okay, you do 10 points to him, smacking whatever the glowing ball is. You see a evil-looking grin inside the light, looking at you. Okay, Pickle, you're awake, so the unconsciousness goes away as things start to engage you on the combat. What would you like to do?
Targeted.
You are prone.
Okay. Well, okay. Stand up.
Okay.
Some action. Target. And cast slashing gust.
Okay.
Attack.
Okay. You hit it. And roll damage. Okay, your gust of wind strikes it, passes through it harmlessly. Where is, let's see, overview, call knowledge. And this creature is, okay. Give me a occultism roll.
Me?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kirok, you wake up.
I gotta stand up. And then cast resist energy on the rat priest.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a way to set what kind of damage it is.
Yeah, it popped up.
Is it-
Now, I have to ask, why are you casting resist energy on it? You were asleep when he got blasted.
I was going to set to fire because
Okay.
it's a flaming skull.
No, it's not. It's a
Okay,
glowing skull.
Glowing skull.
Okay, that's fine. So you want fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I-
It's set for fire.
I'm trying not to metagame.
I understand that.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So, let's see. Does he have... He's obviously awake at this point. Let me see if it didn't do it. So, spell effect resist energy on...
Do I have to drag and drop down?
I'm putting it on you.
I had. Okay, now I have 2.
Okay, that's probably why.
So apparently it did it the first time.
Okay, I didn't recognize the icon.
Yeah. It's a different one.
Okay. Okay. And then you can give me a occultism roll. Okay. Riverleaf, you're awake.
I'm awake now.
Rather rudely, you're awake.
I know, that's kind of rude of him. So I'll stand up. And then I will. Let's see. Was that a saving throw on my part, or was that an attack he did?
Attack.
Okay. So then I will pick up my shield and raise my shield.
Okay. Star Tusk, you wake up.
Now, something's just popped up on me called Blessed Swiftness.
So that's a benefit I get from my aura,
Okay.
and I'll put it in the chat here. It's kind of like George's disease thing, and his. It was the thing with the diseases and poisons. It's like that. So I'll put it in the chat here because it'll show up on everyone. But if you're within the aura, you get a +2 bonus to all defenses against a reaction. In addition, when the movement of one of your allies triggers an enemy's reaction while the ally is in your champion's aura, they gain +2 bonus to all defenses against that reaction.
Yeah, it
So it's
also
like,
gives you a +5 bonus to speed.
yeah. I think that's for me.
And it says Blessed Swiftness gets +5.
I think that might be a feature for me, and then the aura is the.
When the movement of one of your allies triggers an enemy reaction while the ally is in your champion's aura. Okay, so you get
I
a
get the
plus.
speed boost, they get the
Still, we'll
benefit.
take the
Yeah.
bonus then because the multiple attack penalty.
Everybody gets
But
that.
effectively,
Yeah.
the bonuses and stuff like that, it'll be effectively
Okay.
like that -8.
So I was gonna, of course,
But it
stand
makes,
up,
it makes it easier
Okay.
for everyone else.
and then I was going to flank the champion.
Gonna flank the champion?
Not me.
You're gonna be standing in the fire.
The
skull.
yeah,
thing?
the skull,
The
yeah,
creature?
yeah, the creature, yeah, with the
Yeah.
champion, and then I was just gonna try to punch him. The unarmed strike on her.
Okay.
So it would just be one of the actions, basic action.
Okay.
So unarmed. Let's see. I'll just go with this other one here. So unarmed strike. Oops. My target is first.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Stand up, move, attack. Okay, Silverleaf. You are awake now.
I don't have health bars for any of the people. For any of the new people.
Yeah, because they were all default that way. So I can correct that real quick, at least for the one that's injured. Resources.
I'll stand up and just heal.
Okay. Get 23 points back.
Thank you.
Corvus,
All right.
now you're conscious.
Okay. So I'm going.
Now you can see the glowing creature floating above everybody.
Okay. I'm going to first off stand up. And then I am going to pick up my Earthbreaker, which is currently the Titan's Breaker because of the imminence. So stand up, pick up thing, and then I'm going to move forward right there.
Okay.
3 actions.
Yeah, campfire gets to go. We should mark the campfire as. I'm going to make it invisible. I should mark it as defeated. Nope. Campfire died. Oh, I don't have any easy way to get rid of the campfire from the initiative, so we'll just skip over it. Okay, creature goes. Creature. Let's see.
He disappeared.
So go to your curvy shape.
Must be a magician.
And okay, did the light effect disappear on him too?
No,
I can't tell because of the campfire.
I
it
think
did
it's
not.
still
It did
there.
not disappear.
And then
Athletics.
So
Click on it.
figure out how to
This one?
disable
No,
it.
you trade.
We'll
You go
do-
to expert. Who's your expert?
Now it's gone.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so it
So you have to put it in all different
floats
trade
back
routes.
slightly from you and fades from existence.
Trade.
So he didn't do this stuff yet. Okay. That makes sense.
Ben. That and the effect. Okay. Reappears here. It is technically not glowing as much. It is considered hidden at this point, as it reappears over here and then strikes at you, Ben. It's going to hit you for 6 points of damage. Did you want to use a retributive strike for relief?
I did.
Yeah, I'll do that. So yes.
Yeah.
Choose target. I guess him. Did that do it?
So did you have to make an attack?
Well, I was about the damage reduction.
You don't have to make.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it did normal damage still.
Okay. So it does 2 plus your level, so it should have done 8 damage.
That's normal.
It negates all damage, physical damage,
2. It's
Any
you protect.
any damage.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
And then just
The ally gains resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus your level.
Okay, and does he have? Yeah, the difference was I don't think he didn't have the effect Champion's Resistance on
Oh, do I have to drop that before he can do it?
before he takes the damage. I think.
Okay, because there was a button that said yes, target person.
I agree. I agree, but
And I
okay,
also don't
that's
think I
fine.
can put that on.
I'll reverse the damage and we're good.
And I'm gonna hit him.
You also get a strike,
I do.
even though he's out of range.
I do. You can make a melee strike. If the enemy that triggered your reaction is outside your reach, but is within 5 feet of your reach, as part of your reaction, you can step to put it in your reach before making a melee attack.
Okay.
He did disappear. So before he disappeared, I wanted to attack him.
He didn't disappear. He's hidden.
Okay. Did he?
You know exactly where he is because he just attacked.
Okay.
But he has the hidden characteristic on it, which
Okay.
should give you a concealment.
Yeah, I don't see the guy to target it. So.
Okay. So for the hidden mechanics, at least according to the default, knows you're in, can't tell you where you are. When seeking a character using only imprecise senses, creature you're hidden from is off guard to you, has to succeed at a flat check when targeting you with a spell, or it fails to hit you. So go ahead and make a flat check of 11. No. So you're swinging back. Can't hit it anyways.
Okay. So I would still step there.
Yeah,
So,
I understand. Yeah, you're going to react to it anyways.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay. Dwarf.
So I saw it disappear for where I saw, right?
It disappeared over there, and something appeared over here and zapped the kobold.
So I can make an attempt to swing over there,
You can.
assuming where it was.
Yeah.
So, how the mechanics work is you have to take the seek action in order to see it, then you get the concealment checks and stuff like that. Basically, you have to do a seek action versus stealth DC to lower from its hidden value to its concealed.
Right.
And
So-
then you can actually see it to target it. The only way you can actually hit it normally is with spells with AoEs, and that still has the DC 11 thing.
Okay.
So you have to do a seek action first in order to know where it is, and then for the whole round until it does some other thing, you see it, and it's just concealed.
Okay. So I need to seek action.
Right.
So is there a role for me to do seek action then?
Yeah, it should be in your basics, your standard things. In your skills, it is under perception, I'm sure.
It's a perception check. You don't think-
Just a regular perception?
Yeah. That's gonna roll a blind, so he'll have to tell you what it is.
Okay.
Okay. And that is versus,
Still DC.
which is 10 plus stealth skill.
Mhm.
Okay, and his stealth skill is you are unable to see him.
So it does me no good to do anything at this point then.
Correct. No, well, you know where he is, but you can't target him.
Okay. Then I will withhold my action.
Yeah, a creature you're hidden from is off guard to you, and the target must succeed at a flat check of 11 when targeting the hidden creature with an attack, spell, or other effect, or it fails to affect it. So you can affect it, 50-50 chance of missing.
Yeah.
If you seek it, it's no longer hidden. Now it's fully visible. You know exactly where it is.
So,
So
right
basically, it
now,
has 50% concealment from you.
so I can take a swing at it. I just have a 50% chance.
You can, except you know right now it's 10 feet away from you.
Right.
So you have to either move up, or that's where your lunge might come in.
Okay. I'll go ahead and use a lunge attack.
Okay. So just roll a flat check of 11.
So just roll the 20 to slide a die.
Yeah.
Where's the 27?
This little. See where the
Go
dice
to
are.
the chat. The chat icon.
Concealed is
And then
5.
D20.
Yeah. Concealed is flat check of 5. Okay, so a 6, you miss it with automatically with your strike.
Okay.
Okay. I'm checking if there's a condition that gives them a flat check of 11 naturally for striking, so they could actually be on the board, because you can't target him necessarily.
No, sorry. First time. It's hidden.
Yeah, I have him marked as hidden, but as a result, he's not visible, and you can't target him to have a contest to see if you can beat his skill naturally. So it's sort of a loop of he's either invisible because he's hidden or he's not.
It does look like I have a hockey stick.
You do. Okay. So that was one action to try to seek him, one action to try to strike at him. What would you like to do for your third?
I'll just
Stand there?
Yep.
Okay. Pickle.
So basically, I can't tell where he is.
so you,
You
gotta
can
seek
you can seek him to
Yeah.
try to spot him,
perception.
or you know he's in this square. If you have something that's area of effect, you can just hit the square.
Okay, so I can roll perception. That's up to.
Yeah, that one's perception.
Okay.
You are unsuccessful. You're not able to spot him.
Okay.
I think your acid splash is AoE.
Huh?
Acid splash.
What about?
It's AoE. He's talking about you can hit it. You can't target it
Area of
directly,
effect.
but you
Area
can
of
hit it. But
effect.
you can
Yeah,
hit it with a
but-
burst.
Yeah, but does that?
You don't know if
Am I
you're going to hit
Hit
it.
other people or not?
Effectively, it's right there. You know where it is in the square. So you could do targeted spells also. You have the concealment
Correct.
50-50.
Correct. It's
All,
50.
basically, all of it is 50-50 shot. It just goes away. Yeah, that's all
Okay.
it is.
So hit attack then.
Right. Let me remove the hidden thing, and I'll just put concealed because that will at least roll the flat check, and then if it's not an 11, we'll just cancel it. So everybody should be able to see the creature at this point, at least on the map.
No.
No.
Still can't.
I did. I
really
did.
well.
Just,
Oh, here it is.
The
Go
tokens go.
mouse over it in the initiative track.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
I just wasn't showing up.
It wasn't showing up, but then whenever I moused over it in the carousel, it showed up, and now it's here permanently.
Okay.
So mouse over it in the initiative track. Just put your
Now it's there. Okay. Some bug in the software. Gotta love that.
so hit attack.
So the acid splash.
It's magical.
Yeah, it is a magical creature.
Now do
Yeah.
I? I don't have target.
Well, you do have to target it.
Okay. Then hit attack.
You have to
So
roll
really,
your-
you can give me an occult roll too. Okay, so a 7, your spell's going to miss it. Even though it says success because its concealment is 11 better. Okay? Kirok.
Take a step back. I'm going to test Acid Splash, but take out the splash effect so it doesn't hit Craig.
Okay, so just a direct acid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
That missed.
Never mind.
Okay. For relief.
So I'm going to grab my trident.
Okay.
Pick that up. Then I'm going to raise my shield and get. Failure.
Okay.
Missed it.
Start task.
Can I do my seek?
Sure.
So perception.
I guess I didn't see.
You are unable to spot it.
Okay. I'm thinking my sword is still on the ground, so can I go over to where I was and pick it up?
Sure.
So I'll just go over to, I think I was here,
Sounds right.
and I'll pick it up.
Okay. So relief.
Cast. I want to pick up a sword.
Aha!
It's getting serious now.
That's right.
Well, this was for him.
Turn.
Corvus.
All right. So I'm going to. So seek basically makes it so he's no longer hidden, right?
Seek cancels the concealment
Okay.
for the round.
Should I take an action to do that? Then I'm guessing.
Well,
That's me.
Yeah.
I mean, if you manage to seek, you need a fairly decent perception because nobody's passed it so far.
Yeah.
Now, their total, the highest number I think was a 20. So judge that based on your perception. If you pass, then for that round, they don't have concealment.
Okay. So
Okay.
I know the general location of where they're
You
at.
know the hex that he's in.
Okay. So I'm going to move there,
Okay.
and then you said to attack with a flat check.
No, don't worry about the flat check. It'll do it automatically.
Okay, so just strike them normally then.
Strike him whatever action you want to use for your other 2 actions,
All right.
and it'll roll the concealment automatically. And if it's not an 11 or better, it fails.
All right. I'm just going to strike him normally for right now.
Okay. Move over there and swing your weapon. Miss.
I guess try one more time.
Okay. I was thinking initially that this creature was particularly powerful. It really isn't. The concealment adds up a lot, and your dice aren't really great.
All right, let's see what it does this time.
Nope. Flat checks are routinely low, apparently.
At least my hammer doesn't lose ammo.
Campfire doesn't get to go. The creature is going to take a strike at you, Corvus.
Oh boy.
He is going to zap you. He's going to hit you a critical hit. Do you want to use your retributive strike?
Yeah. So do I drag that on him?
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to drag it on him. He has to drag it on him.
Yeah. Choose yes. Choose target.
So do I target first?
I think so.
And then yes, choose target.
Yeah.
It puts it on you.
It put the effect. Reaction was used. Okay. And on him. Okay, put it in chat. I'll drop the effect on him. We'll have to sort out how this works. Again, champions are always fun. So, champion's resistance is now on him. And he has it twice. Let me remove 1. So maybe I did add it.
Maybe it's like you have to drag it, like one of you two have to drag and drop.
I didn't see it beforehand, but okay.
Yeah,
and then let me apply the damage to Corvus. It did 32. You take 26. So it applied it properly. So that worked.
And then I'm gonna smack the wisp.
Okay. You can try. Who
I'll
says
try.
it's a wisp?
Oh, the chat.
Chat does? Okay. You
There
actually
we go. I hit it for once.
you actually hit it.
There we go.
It's because of the bless.
It was because of the bless.
The bless actually made a difference there.
It was blessed.
You strike it for 10 points.
There we go.
Okay. So it takes its second action to strike at the champion.
Try.
He is going to critical hit you for 26 points.
This one.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had a defense.
Oh, I used my reaction.
Okay. And then zaps you a third time, which is a critical miss.
So,
Dwarf.
I can tumble through.
You can go through friendly squares.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna go through here,
Okay.
target the creature,
Okay.
and then I am going to. I can see the creature at this
No.
point.
No, it's still hidden.
It's still hidden.
It stays hidden until it specifically glows on its own, or it can go invisible.
So you just want me to swing regularly?
You can, unless you want to take the time to seek for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the time to seek for it.
Okay.
So one move to there, take
Then,
one
then
chance.
it's a perception check, and you need to beat its perception DC. A 19 is not going to be high enough. So then your third action, you can either seek it again, which doesn't have any real value at this point.
I'm just gonna throw a strike at it,
Sure.
see if it hits it.
I mean, the champion swinging blindly, he actually connected with something. Your strike could hit it, but you missed it, just barely missed the target.
Okey-doke.
Okay. Pickle.
should we wait for him?
Sure, we will. Let's see. Do I have an option to? We'll delay turn on him. Okay, because we can do that now. Kirok.
Let's see if this thing is actually immune to fire and just do an elemental toss at it.
Okay.
missing, so if I doesn't, I don't know then.
Indetermined.
Then I'm going to cast Ignition on it since that failed. See if that can hit. Nope.
Okay.
So, it's my turn.
Riverleaf.
Well, that'd be kind of rude. So, I think I'm gonna heal myself. So, I'll target myself. It's taking your job, man. I'll do a lay on hands.
Okay.
And I don't want to make a fortitude save. That one?
Yep. And then you get some other effects from the lay on hands,
Let's see.
or is yours just you?
No, it's just healing. If I heal someone else, they get the bonus.
Okay, I wasn't sure. It's popped up the spell effect lay on hands.
Yeah, no, that's if I put it on something.
Okay, so you heal yourself.
And then I'm going to raise my shield. Not target myself, target the guy. And smack him. Miss failure.
Start Tusk.
Alright. So I'll do the perception
Seek him.
to seek it.
Okay. Nope.
Just take a blind swipe at it.
You can. I mean, you'll have to get closer to it unless you have reach.
So I'll just take it really
Okay.
to flank with the dwarf.
Okay.
And then take a
Just take a swing at it.
I'm gonna just try to like strike it again with an arm strike.
Okay. Now, don't forget to turn on your flanked abilities because you are flanking
Enable
with the dwarf.
abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try to strike it.
Okay. You actually did hit it.
So damage.
Doing 6 points.
Alright.
Okay, Silverleaf. Group seems to be hitting whatever the mysterious creature is.
Can't see Ben so far.
Okay, let me. We'll have to adjust the icons afterwards. Resources. Always for everyone. Okay. And the other two aren't injured.
I want to move.
Aha. You're gonna threaten him with the sword?
Got him now.
The king is getting involved.
And then actually no, I'll just
Okay. $27 points to Corvus. Okay. So you move up and give him flank.
Yeah.
Good. Corvus, you have flank now.
Okay, so I'm not sure if this attack's going to hit, but what I'm mainly concerned about is its effect. So I am going to use my Transcendence attack, which is Fracture Mountains. First things first, my title, the Radiant, automatically when I spark the Transcendence, I inspire an ally within 30 feet to push on, restoring their hit points equal to 2 plus my level. They'll only be able to. They're not going to. I can't do it again to them for 10 minutes afterwards.
So
But
is it an ability that you can click on?
yep, I can target. I believe I'm going to target him. Okay, so I got to target Craig first, and then click this, and I believe maybe
Can I hit apply healing?
You can. Okay.
It healed
yes.
me.
There we go.
Did it apply an effect that says you can't get it for 10 more minutes?
That's just a thing it says in the description. I don't know if there's an effect
Okay,
for
so
that. but-
it didn't have immunity as a result. So, and the question is, Fracture Mountains is an ability.
That's an attack for the enemy. This was just a side effect.
I
for
understand.
those.
I understand. Normally, there's other effects as far as that, but go ahead and make your Fracture Mountains thing.
All right. So then, for Fracture Mountains, I strike, and then
Miss the target, although you
Yeah.
did block the concealment.
okay.
So now that moves your spark somewhere else.
Yep, and I'm going to move it to Scarve the Survivor.
Okay. And then you have one action.
One action, I'll just attack him with my hammer. It's normal now, so it's not gonna have the Titan's Breaker ability. But let's just see if that hits. Let's see what this does.
That missed.
Alright.
Okay. Campfire goes. And the creature goes. It's going.
Is it Tickle's turn?
Oh yeah, I guess we could go back to Pickle. Need to put him back in the list. Pickle, you go ahead and take your action, and then we'll just leave you in the normal rotation.
So I'll target it. Now, can I
Every time I
perception?
do the
Is it
transcend, it's
visible
like you
now?
do that, but with
It
a
is
different
invisible.
person.
Invisible.
I can't.
You know
do
where it
against
is
this
because it keeps
person.
shooting lightning bolts out.
So I can do perception on it to try to pinpoint.
You can try to seek it and
Okay.
spend one action, and maybe eliminate the concealment. That is successful. You spot it, so it is not concealed to you, for at least the moment.
Let me do the slashing gust.
Okay.
Attack.
Okay. You missed the target that time.
So much for knowing where it is.
Yep. Okay. The creature goes again. It's going to zap at Mara this time.
Startusk.
Yes. Sorry.
It can see
Thank-
where Mara's at.
Yes, it zaps Mars. You see her in the distance. Okay, it struck a 30. So your nimble dodge, I don't think it's going to make a difference.
It will, because it will drop it from a critical hit to a regular hit.
Okay, you want to use your nimble dodge?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. There, and then we reroll the damage. Did 16 points.
And I'll smack it.
Okay, so click the choose target.
So target. Choose target.
Okay. And does she have that? She has
Post. Hold on before you start clicking on things. Post it in the chat, Craig, when you're targeting your rework.
Okay.
There you go. Puts it on her.
So that's what it does.
That's what it does.
So you do that, and then you post it in chat.
what did you do?
I I had her targeted, and then I clicked the retributive strike action, and then that
Okay.
put it on.
Okay, so
Sorry.
the yes select target tells you or puts a note on you that your reaction's been used. That's so it doesn't pop up additional warnings.
Okay, that's not what
it's
does
less.
it. Okay.
It's less about the ability. So okay, and that's what I figured. We got to figure out what the exact mechanics for this
Yeah.
is. So okay,
So
so
then
you
I should be doing that before you roll, and then it'll put resistance on it, and then
You get to know what the damage is before
Right.
you.
the damage stays the same regardless, and you know whether it's 5 points or 50 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It'll come up later when you have like different hardnesses and resistances for different things. You get to know what the result is
Okay.
before you apply it.
Okay.
so it did 16, but it only did 10 to you because of the champion's retribution. Okay, and then you get your attack against it.
This, or every other round I can keep.
And the good news is that automation seems to work pretty well once
Yeah.
we figure out the process.
The process, yeah.
You manage to hit the creature.
I don't know why we need to keep seeking it.
I
Just stab it.
You're doing decently well against it.
It's funny how a giant ball of light is so hard to see.
At which point it switches back over to the champion who keeps hitting it.
He's almost as bright as the campfire.
It is going to miss you.
Shield, yeah.
And then miss you.
Ha.
Okay, dwarf.
I'm gonna try to see this thing again.
Okay. Nope.
All right. And I'm just
You know it's there. The champion keeps hitting something solid.
gonna try to swing at it and see if I can hit it.
No.
I'll try again.
Also no.
Okay.
Pickle.
Target it. See if I can perceive it.
What?
Okay.
Mhm.
No. You lost track of it again. Now you can still you can still shoot a spell at it. It just gets concealment.
Okay, acid. I'm gonna do the acid thing.
The acid thing.
Acid splash.
Are you getting
There he
balls?
Oh, you didn't hit pass.
Yeah, I get nine.
We're all doomed.
No, you're not.
Hmm?
Okay. So acid splash. So you target it.
Okay, yeah.
Now. Okay.
So 30 feet, one creature, defense AC. Make a spell attack. If you hit, you deal d6 acid damage plus 1 acid splash damage.
So hit attack.
Yeah.
So you attack it.
Okay. That missed the target. The splash effect still applies. And that does 1 point to everybody around them plus the target.
It hits the target plus everyone within 5 feet of the target.
Okay.
4 of us
So
immediately.
you deactivate our regeneration. We can't regenerate this one. Darn.
Hold on.
Okay, should have told me.
Well, we don't have regeneration.
So. Let's see if that applies it. I got 1 point to everybody. Creature doesn't seem to take anything from that.
Hey, you did 6 points of damage.
You did. You did quite a bit of damage that time. Kirok.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to attempt again to cast Ignition. See if I can figure out if it's immune to fire or not.
You hit it.
Or, wow, minimum damage.
It takes nothing.
Okay, so yeah. I'm done.
Okay. Riverleaf.
So I will raise my shield. And sure, I'll try to seek it.
Okay.
I think that's a failure.
Yeah.
No, I don't need to seek it anyway. I'll just stab it.
So far, you haven't really needed to seek it.
Not really. I just figured I'd
You're the
try
one
it.
actually be able to hit it for some reason. That would
I
have
should
been
have.
nice.
Maybe seeking it does help.
Anything else? Raise your shield?
Yeah, raise my shield.
Star Tusk.
Alright, I'll try to seek it too.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah, I'll just try to take a strike just with my unarmed strike.
Okay. Nope.
Ooh, hit myself.
Yeah. What else would you like to do for your third action?
Um, I've got nothing to lose. Maybe try it again.
Okay.
Unarmed strike.
Whoa. That actually critically hit.
Alright.
So hit critical.
Oh, to the
So close that out
okay, close.
and then hit critical.
Okay.
Okay. 13 points to it. And with that, it disappears. There's no blood. It just disappears.
It fizzles out into steam.
So apparently that's the way of the orc rogue. Just punch the guy to death.
We got lucky.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought it was a moderate encounter. It's a low encounter. We would have avoided it then.
The encounter was considered moderate, but that's based around a 4-person group.
Man, if it was a low encounter, we would have avoided it.
Well, I should have had a second one then, in that case, to adjust for the group.
Another one appears.
Yep, the fireplace has actually been another one.
Do the new characters start with the same XP as the other ones?
Yeah, we're keeping everybody equivalent.
Okay. Let me update that.
847.
So it'd be 847 plus the 54.
Nope,
We just
847 is plus
Oh.
54 already.
847 flat. Yeah.
Okay.
Dang, we're almost to level 5.
I'm going back
So
to
George, I
straight.
see we're gonna be making Venn diagrams with our auras turned on. You have your bless and like champion's ability.
There's a lot of those, yeah, a lot of auras, especially with the creatures when they have
The
something,
new initiative Pathfinder Wars is where it is. Where it's at.
which is annoying because there's no simple way to program them.
Hey, Craig.
It has
Remember
to be
to
with
take off
mods.
the resist energy.
Yeah, I was about to do that. There we go.
It'd be even worse if we were still miniatures and maps, keeping track of everything. So, okay. So with that, the creature is defeated. The knight returns back to normal. You guys, look what wounds you have. Okay. Anything else you wish to do here?
Sleep.
Well, I'll lay on hands and meditate.
Okay.
Just until people are healed.
Okay.
So, should we just say we're
Yeah,
fully
just
healed?
put everybody
Yeah.
fully healed and
roasted marshmallows.
I heal one hit point.
okay. So this was 2, 4, 6 days to get to here. So we will go back to
Your 10-minute limit, I think, has wore off.
Again.
Yeah.
Epilepsy.
Well, the crazy thing is, I can just keep healing members as long as they haven't been healed by me with that yet.
That's pretty good.
okay. So you guys are back at the section where the blighted hollow was, where you guys fought the original that tree. This is also where there was a bridge where you guys fought the trolls. This hex specifically has not been mapped. You guys never did that at the time. Did you want to spend time mapping this, go somewhere specific, or travel on?
Might as well map it over here.
Well, I would say we not map it. Because we're trying to just get the lay of the land and figure out what the trolls are. Mapping takes 2 times the time, and at this point we're going at it already, if we would map, it'd already be like half the month to get out to the new places we've not been if we're mapping.
Right. So it's already the 21st.
It's already the 21st.
Yeah, because you guys spent 2 weeks recruiting additional people. So it was commenting.
So we gotta like head back after a day
That,
or two.
I'm flexible as far as the kingdom mechanics. As long as your goal is screw the kingdom, we're never going back. If your intent is we're going to check back in on a reasonable basis, I don't really care about it. Okay, don't hold that up as far as your line, because naturally the world gets bigger as you explore more and more. It takes further to go out. You got to be able to do things. Okay, so
You got a year deadline with your bodyguard.
Okay.
right. You have until the 15th of Desnus in 4726, and the dwarf just dies.
Heart attack.
No, it's in dwarf years. Keep in mind he's nearly
Yeah.
200 years old.
No, I mean, like I said, if like at some point during the next month you guys wander back to the capital, fine. If you guys stay out for a couple of months because it's not really that important, then yeah, things are going to go off on their own tracks.
So your main goal right now is to find where the main trolls are staying,
Yeah.
rather than map.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So
don't map this. Let's find out where the trolls are.
He wants to explore as quickly as possible to find things. Now, that does, if all you're doing is traveling through the hex, it does let you find things that are obvious. Okay, like the broken bridge at that one hex that you guys had, or the giant sycamore tree. Those are obvious scenarios. Things that are hidden requires you actually searching and mapping the area, such as like the gold mine or the kobolds or things like that. So it may or may not have some relevance there.
Do we want to go west and then go north, or just straight west?
Potentially.
I don't know. We could go to this hex because we've been down here. But we could just go this way and then either go north or south.
Does any of us have tracking skills that we could actually track to see?
It's been a month.
Yeah, I mean, you still can track. I mean, they're fucking ogres. I mean, trolls. They're nasty creatures, right? They're gonna leave. They're gonna leave a trail.
Yeah, but you've also heard lots of reports of multiple bands of trolls attacking settlers. So, I mean, finding tracks isn't going to be conclusive for anything.
Well, we go west Bloom Square, go through there, and then figure out if we want to go north or south, or just straight west.
Go to 7.15.
Okay, so everybody's good with going west one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Okay.
Along the river.
Alright. Another sunny day as you guys are in this square. Okay. And it's 2 days actually, sorry. But apparently it's sunny season because it's been sunny for like a week. Okay. You guys go in here. And the most notable thing that you guys spot fairly quickly is up on one of the hillsides. There is what looks like an old keep or castle.
Oh, great.
Okay. There's no sign of anything specific. It doesn't look like it's inhabited. As you're still some distance away, you can see it's overgrown with vines and vegetation. Some of the walls are crumbling, etc. But it's a notable place. If you want to investigate further, you can, or you can take time to map out the hex, etc. This is one of the scenarios that it's very obvious from a distance if there's something there.
Let's investigate.
Okay.
So for my armor benefit, I'm going to give you the 2 temporary hit points. You can add those to your character. I don't know if you were damaged, Jason. So if they're still there, just keep them there. Otherwise, just...
He cycles them away when he changes day.
Okay.
So, or if you go back in the camping menu and pull them out again.
Who are you giving the temporary hit points to?
Ben and Jason. Ben the warrior.
You, me, and George could just be a powerhouse of people just buffing each other in a.
So you run out of resources.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have this. Let me make sure I have all the proper details. Okay, you said you wanted to explore the keep?
Yes.
The king is curious.
Yes.
Maybe a good place to establish a new base.
Curiosity killed the king.
Well, then you can stay behind.
Okay. So let's activate that.
New capital I2.
Okay. And of course, let me go through before we go too far and reset the bars so that everybody can see all the health bars on everybody all the time. So we had Star Tusk, type resources always.
Oh.
And type. Relief. Okay. And Corvus. Alright, now let's add them to the fight. Relief. Now you should see bars for everybody.
Yep.
Okay, you're there. So as you approach the tower, it's a circular tower with 4 circular watchtowers built around the walls. Okay, so basically the main structure, the main keep itself, is a big circle, plus 3 circles spaced around it. There's twisting vines and thick moss that cover the walls in a coat of green, blending the ruins almost seamlessly into the surrounding ruins, or surrounding woods. An overgrown remains of a path lead up to a open arched gateway that leads into the eastern wall. The door is long since rotted away. I want to like go around the perimeter of it. Just go straight in.
Just go straight in.
Okay. The walls and everything look crumbled and potentially unstable. If that makes a difference.
We should climb in.
You should climb them.
Should. So I'll have my weapon and shield out.
Okay. Open the door. Okay.
I have my hammer out.
Okay. As you step through the portcullis and walls above you, somehow gets triggered, and bits of the metal and everything crash down on you.
Sweet.
Okay. You target and okay, give me a reflex save. $26. Okay. You take okay, well, that's not right. You take 30 points of damage
Good gosh.
of bludgeoning as the portcullis and the rocks fall down. Apparently it takes... Sorry to you. No,
That's a good roll.
why did it not? No.
Got you.
There, 30 points of damage. Okay, and the portcullis is closed at this point, where the gate effectively is blocked. The portcullis isn't so much closed because it's all rusted and broken and everything, but the whole thing is blocked as far as movement. You scroll. Well, up to you. I mean, you got hit underneath the stuff. Do you want to go forward or back?
I'll go back, obviously.
So you tumble back towards the group as it dodges, as it falls down.
Looks like a safety hazard.
It does.
This was not good, guys.
And that was metal spikes going into you, right? That were probably a little rusted. You're going to need a tetanus shot after this.
Oh, dang a year.
You want me to go like around the outside of it, see what I find, like scout around there?
Sure. If you want to do a lap around it.
Okay.
You just want to spend time to heal the dwarf?
Yep. Might as well.
So,
I mean, while she's like scouting around it, I can heal and then just meditate. We have no time limit.
So if
So
I
how
could,
much are
like,
you down?
Sneak and stuff.
30 some
Sure.
points.
Well, you tell me how many you want to use before you start meditating.
Okay. How much are you down?
He said 30.
30. Okay. So, which does nothing else. Let me check it.
12.
12. So I'll do 3. So that's 2, and then
Okay. So you go ahead and burn all your lay on hands
yeah, and then I have to meditate on.
for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You almost got taken out by a door.
By falling rubble. Construction sites are hazardous.
Stupid one.
Think you're right, man.
Yep. Oh yeah, so the damage you took in the chat. I'm smart.
Now I do see like a pile of rubble on the back.
Okay. Well, figure out what you're doing without communicating to them yet.
Okay.
Because they did some healing and then they're all sitting around while the champion meditates. So, assuming you're returning to him, then by all means you can discuss however. But
Right.
if you decide there's a pile of gold you really just have to get because you're a thief,
I do not see any gold.
okay.
Do I have to hit something in the chat or something?
I probably just need to add 30 points of health to yourself.
Yeah, just focus.
Now with my super duper vision, do I get to see anything special?
Stat 30, you said?
You can
Yeah.
see what you can see. There's that central room is a let's see, looks like what used to be a very fancy place. Vaulted ceilings, ivory colored stone, etc. But it's covered with vines and plants at this point. The walls and the central tower climb 70 feet out.
You're wobbling out of there after that, like, this is why I gotta retire.
How many hero points do we start off with? Do we start off with that?
As new characters, no.
0.
Yeah, you start off with whatever your character had previously.
Okay.
I mean, you keep those,
Okay.
but they're more player based than anything else.
Okay. My last guy had 2.
Yeah, nobody's ever been using them, so
Because we never recharge them.
yeah.
So I found 2 areas where
Great. So we would never use them because we'd never get them back. So that's why they never get used. For your explanation why.
Oh, okay.
So I did find 2 places where there was like a crumbled wall. One is to like the south, and the other one is like the southwest. And it looks like there's like a tower, a ruined tower in the middle with a decorative floor, and then there might be like a sleeping quarters. The tower that's like the southeast tower might be a sleeping quarters. But it looks like there's just in the different towers there's just like piles of debris and rocks and stuff.
Place looks abandoned.
Yeah.
Nobody's in it.
Perfect place to build a house.
So.
But if you wanted to go in, there's like 2 places where it's like collapsed. The south and the southwest.
Do one of the collapsed ones.
Hmm?
Could do one of the collapsed ones, like the south. Maybe that one's closer.
Let's do it.
Hold on just a second. Pickle, you hear somebody while you guys are discussing, and he's praying for 30 minutes to recover his abilities and everything. You hear movement inside the courtyard. Somebody moving stealthily around.
Okay. I can tell people that?
Yeah.
Okay. There's something in the courtyard moving. Stealthily. Don't shoot it. Are you back by now?
Yes. She's.
Yes.
Okay.
It only took her 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe to go around
Okay.
the castle.
Obviously, if we can hear it, it's not too stealthy. Or if he can hear it.
Well, he does have big ears.
Yeah.
I'm a druid.
I guess could I look through the gate, see if I can see anything?
Yeah. You look through great. There's nothing there. Nothing you can see.
I'll see anything. Where'd it go?
Shall we call out?
You aren't a druid.
I guess you could if you wanted.
Shall we call out, King?
Go ahead.
Is anyone in here?
You hear a shout from this direction over here. You hear somebody call out, "Who goes there?"
From which direction?
From the
sir?
south around the tower.
Outside the tower.
Yes.
Oh, so he came to join us. Wonderful.
I'll move back up by the group.
I don't think you guys want me speaking to people. I'm not very diplomatic.
You're not diplomatic.
No.
Wait, so that was just him? That was just Kira?
No.
Oh. Thought he was the one making the movements.
No.
You also see some lights around the other side of the tower in the north.
Yeah.
We're being surrounded, guys.
The voices to the south, you hear what it sounds like almost whispered. I don't think they're friendly. Get your weapons ready.
We don't mean any harm. We are searching for. We're from a kingdom that's east. I think east is the direction. Yeah, east. And some of our people got ambushed and kidnapped by trolls, and we're trying to find out where they could be because it's not common for trolls to just straight up kidnap people rather than eat them on the spot. So we're trying to see if we can find them and rescue them. We're just checking different areas.
As good as that.
Okay.
They respond.
No, the group to the south goes quiet. You see the light to the north receding away.
Excuse me. Can we
Well,
start
guys,
going towards it?
I think they're leaving us alone.
Do we want to go towards it or do we want to go away from it? Do you want to go to the south or the north?
We go to the south. We know there are people there.
All right. So we start heading towards the south. And we'll start heading towards that direction to see if we can catch up to the people.
Okay.
They don't say anybody.
Nope. You see what you see. I assume you're trying to catch up, Pickle. And Mouse is
Yeah,
not able to click and drag.
correct.
That's about where we can get in through. So.
Okay. Let me move Pickle to catch up.
He was having a snack.
Okay.
I don't think those were.
Is everybody good with where they're at?
No.
Okay.
Didn't give a chance to move.
Okay.
Just go right.
You want to be closer?
Be nice. My character.
You're down here. Good.
Like here.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like Zoom thing.
From back over at the gate, you hear some other voices. I think they left. Let's take our loot and go.
Good gosh, the party dreams with us.
We were just over there. To be fair, they were just stealing stuff from here. It doesn't. we weren't after thieves. We were. It's not even our territory yet. We were gonna steal this land.
There's magic. So
You said it's from over there, so I should be able to see them, right?
Over in this area.
The area we just were.
Yeah, I know, but I got a vision of.
Got vision.
You can see past the gate itself, but not on the other side of the wall. That's why it's darker gray, shadowed.
I was gonna like stealth.
You're gonna go running through the courtyard over there.
Yeah, I want to actually see who they are. Yes.
Okay.
we'll move up to the rubble, but not in it.
So everybody good where they're at now?
Sure.
Okay. We should keep having a lot of movement around and everything.
There we go.
We'll be exploring.
Okay. So you're there when all of a sudden, out of the shadows, something darts out to attack you.
Sparks going in my hammer.
Can I roll using stealth?
I'll let you do it this time, but people weren't really stealthing, and you were moving with the group.
Okay.
Normally, you move half speed, unless you have speedy
I
stuff.
thought that's why we had the different buttons when we were toggling on.
And I'm fine with that too. Okay, I mean you're trying to be concealed, which I'm good with that. Like I said, I'm fine with it. We're being a little bit informal as far as the movement. I'm not sure what everybody's doing because people are just moving their guys as opposed to telling me I'm going to go over here and take cover or whatever.
Well, that's why he told us to use the toggle so we didn't have to say those types of things.
Okay. And has everybody done that?
I don't think our new characters had.
Right. That's where my concern is, that we're a little inconsistent with that. I'm fine with it. Like I said, I'm not overly concerned at this point. Everybody go ahead and roll your initiative. If you're using stealth, roll your stealth. Okay. So, Star Tusk, we need your initiative roll.
Initiative.
Okay. So, Relief, you are first. Give me a perception check first. Because you're not directly involved. I need to know whether or not you're surprised. You hear activity from over by the front gate. Sounds of weapons and so forth.
Oh, go ahead and move. And move there and cast a spell.
Okay.
Then reallocate spells.
Okay. Pickle, give me a perception check. You're uncertain what's going on right now. Something suddenly starts happening to lose your action. Kira, perception. Same thing. Startusk. Okay. Riverleaf. And creature is going to step up to the dwarf from concealment and take a strike at you. Swings a short sword at you. As he dives out of the shadows, misses you the first time, and then does a critical hit as he stabs you for 30 points of damage. Lets out a sort of childish giggle as he does so. Corvus,
All right.
search check.
Yep. Perception check. The heck? Perception. There we go.
Okay, what would you like to do for your round? You're able to be fast on your foot and be able to react.
All right. So for my round, let's see. There's only one of them that's in my line of sight. So for my round, I'm just going to make my way over to where the one is. Let's see. That'll take all 3 actions to move.
65 feet.
It had a 3-action icon.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so you go running across the courtyard towards it.
Yep.
Okay, dwarf. You're able to act normally because you were aware of it. You were the one being attacked.
I'm pretty aware of it now.
You are.
Alright. I am going to do a... I'm going to try that one action, the slam down.
Okay.
So it's a regular strike first, right?
I believe so.
So you just make a regular strike and it does the same thing.
So I just call out the regular strike first, but it's a 2 action.
Yeah, it's a 2 action.
Okay. So as soon as you do, you still get your whole action and your whole option.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to blur somewhat with speed and start moving away from you.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
Okay. You did hit it.
Okay. Regular hit?
Yep.
You do 24 points of damage to him.
Okay.
And then you get to make a free trip. So it's
And that's athletics.
So click on the trip right there.
That's all I have to do.
I'll click on it. Athletics check. And roll.
Critical.
Well then. Well, you targeted yourself. You
I have him targeted, though.
No, you have target Riverleaf.
Yeah, I see you have them targeted also.
I understand that. Let me double check what his reflex DC is. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's coming up with target Riverleaf, but yeah, that's a critical success. So what's a critical success for Trip do?
Knocks him prone and does 4 points.
Okay, so he takes 4 points, falls to the ground, and is prone.
And then for my final, I get to do another attack on him.
You get a third action, yes.
So that would just be a regular attack then.
Mm-hmm.
Minus would be my third attack.
Now we'll put him back adjacent to you because he didn't get to go anywhere. That one's a critical miss. Okay, Silverleaf.
Move. And then I want to cast a spell.
Okay. Okay. Tickle.
Guess I'll move into the area. Put me where 75 would get me in this area. 75 feet.
The inner courtyard.
So you moved.
I.
So
It doesn't move very well.
so I think you're back here. I think.
Okay.
So you moved to? So your speed is 25.
Yep.
Should automatically curve around the wall.
Yeah. So that's one action there. You have 2 more actions. So I mean, I think it's the thing. If you zoom in, you can see it better. Yeah. So that's 3 actions there. You can keep going. No.
It'll turn red when it stops, or what?
No, the
that's a
symbols
good one. Yeah.
Add,
So there's 3
Yes,
right
sir.
there. So that's as far as you can go.
Well, I can only go 2. Can was there?
total of 3. It's
Total of
counting
3,
the total.
yeah.
Okay, so that's
So that's as far as. Okay. You're going back. Yeah. So that's there right there.
Okay. Kara.
I'm moving. And it's not going around the pumpkins.
Okay. So on the left-hand side, there is a little compass symbol. 4th symbol maybe down on the right-hand side of the column. Is that turned on?
Pathfinder. There we go. There. I'm a fast kobold.
Start test.
I'm gonna move up next to the dwarf. Let's see here. Up near the dwarf in the front gate there.
Okay.
Now, is the gate still open or
No.
closed?
Gate's been opened.
Gate's been open. Okay.
Okay.
Was I supposed to hit the damage on my sweep on him?
No.
No, I just added it.
Okay.
So with your weapon has sweep. So if you attack a neighboring person with your next strike, it's slightly easier. I think it's
Say
like an
one,
extra
I think.
point, but yeah, that's all it does.
Riverleaf.
So I'm gonna move. That's 2. That's me there. And then we'll take. One more. 3 actions up.
Okay. Well, he's gonna stand up.
Can I,
Lee is going
can
to
I hit
provoke.
him since he's got reactive strike?
what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's not me.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit him though.
What are you doing?
Sorry, my mouse froze.
He should be striking him still if he's prone. It's as he's doing it.
You tell me if you're ready.
Sure.
I think this is the first time I got to use reactive strike ever.
There you go. Okay. So you miss.
I don't care. I got to use it.
Okay. He stands up.
Okay.
Corvus.
Okay, so from my perspective, I just saw the dude essentially disappear.
He stands up and runs north around the tower
Okay. Well, I am going.
at an immense speed. Seems to be running faster than your horses have gone, and so forth.
Alright, as a result, I'm going to tell them to stay at that side. And I'm going to take 3 actions and move back to where I was.
Okay.
To basically just wait for him when he inevitably comes around the corner.
Okay. Dwarf.
It's back to me.
It is. You had a reaction. That's why you just went.
I guess I will withhold my action.
Okay. So really?
And what you asked? Done.
Okay. Pickle, what would you like to do?
I guess withhold my action.
Kira?
I'll spend 1 action moving down to here, and then can I hold a spell to attempt to attack as soon as I see something?
No.
No? Okay. Then that's it.
Okay. Start task.
So basically the thing disappeared. We saw it take off to the north.
Correct.
Do I see like any like ways to get on top of the wall or the tower
Sure.
in the middle?
The tower in the middle, you'd have it's like 70 or 80 feet tall, I think it said. So you'd have to climb quite a ways to get to the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
The walls themselves are maybe 15 feet high.
Hey guys, where's our king?
Where's what?
Where's our king?
King's been captured. King is gone.
Where are you?
You don't know. You can hear him on the other side of the wall casting a spell.
You can hear the spell.
He's over here.
We're just on the other side of the wall
Yeah.
last year.
At least you can hear what sounds like him, but you've been hearing other things too.
If I actually remember the respec with spells, I would be invisible.
You're planning to take invisibility?
Because in the last 10 minutes, I'm completely invisible,
Yeah.
and I don't do hostile actions.
The king disappears. Where'd he go?
It's hard for the bodyguard to protect you though when you're invisible.
I know that's why I'm like, well, I'm supposed to protect the king.
Well, once the threats are dead, then you've protected them.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Start task?
I'd like to climb up on one of the walls there.
You want to start climbing that wall next to you?
Yeah, right by the front gate there.
Okay. Give me a athletics check. No problem. Spin your round to get up to the top of it.
Okay. Can I see anything? Can I do like a perception check or?
Sure. Give me a blind perception check. I'll let you know if you find it, if you see anything.
Can I just do the one down at the bottom there?
Yeah. Nothing other than the group.
Okay. I'm gonna still keep looking around up there.
Okay. And now let me add you as 15 feet up.
Oh no, it exited me out. No.
Okay, River Leaf.
Mouse is bugging out.
Mouse is bugging out.
Am I frozen?
Chrome disconnected for me. Alright.
Yeah, mine's frozen. So I wanted to take an action and move just north of
Yeah.
the dwarf.
Okay.
I want to go
Something's
there raise my shield and then take an action to yell out to the group, "Stick together!
So spread out completely.
Stick together!" So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Go up next to the dwarf. Raise my shield. Okay, it's coming back.
Oh, it's right there.
Okay. The creature comes running forward. You see him come. The first you see him is on this western wall, on the top of it. He doesn't jump off the wall into the courtyard. He runs down the wall into the courtyard.
So he's like defying the laws of physics and running vertically down.
Physics are subjective.
Yeah.
Anyways, he runs up to you and takes a stab at you.
Technically, if he runs quick enough, he can do it.
He does seem to
Sure.
run quick enough.
He hits you for 18 points of damage,
Thanks.
and then keeps on going. Corvus.
All right. So, due to recent events, I'm going to take an action to shift imminent, and I am going to shift it to skin hard as horn, which means that I am now have resistance to piercing,
Okay.
and then
If it matters, his damage is it is piercing damage.
And then I guess I'll just wait till he comes back.
Okay. Dwarf.
I'm definitely not going to chase this guy, man.
Might be the opposite of you. He's like, you're slow.
Does anybody have any healing potion I can borrow? I'm going to withhold my action.
Hold your action still. Okay.
Yep.
Silverleaf.
It's a good thing we have a living healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
You suggest just using consumables like that.
That's right.
You want
You heard the
Maybe
sound of
jealous.
consumables about to be used. Panicked.
That's why I didn't buy any of those.
Jason has intended to just drink everything.
And I'll just deal.
Okay.
Plus, my healing's better than a potion.
Yes, it is.
Okay. You're healed.
Thank you, boss.
Pickle.
I'm still logging in.
Not sure how your body
Make your
would run away from me. Also,
Where's the
I wasn't running. I heard voices.
and you ran away from me.
To protect you.
Uh-huh.
If it kills whatever it is, they can't get to you.
So the definition of
Okay,
protect
so
keeps
what-
changing each time. Right?
You disappeared from me.
Where
boss. I
where
couldn't find
it took
you.
off again or what?
Yeah, came racing down from over here,
Where? Okay.
struck the Ben's character, and then went through the rubble and went back to the west.
That's Ben's character.
Yep, the
It's like-
exemplar.
The guy's like the equivalent of Flash.
Okay, I'm moving up.
Seems to be. Moving really fast along those lines. Except for when a dwarf picks him up and throws him on the ground.
So up.
Yeah, you briefly broke his character for a second.
Right.
And then drag. So there's 2. So that's So that's 2 right there.
Yeah, rage and shoot.
You can cast shield.
Yeah.
Kirok.
Eh,
if he attacks, yeah, no, because of my skin hard as horn,
it's
I
different.
have resistance
Yeah.
to piercing. Now, if I transcend it, which I'm not going to do, because I'll switch it off after I go to it, but
You can hit C to open.
then
C.
Done.
It'll make
Okay,
me
start test.
virtually impenetrable. Like attacks me
So
off guard.
can I try to perceive or see if I can
Sure.
find the guy again? So just
I'm gonna move you out of the wall just so you actually can see things because of the way the line of sight is. But
okay.
I understand you're able to see things.
Okay. I don't need to roll anything or
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to make a perception check.
okay,
I
perception.
mean, again, blind because I'm not sure. You're not sure whether or not you can see anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be stealthy. I mean, it's not like he's hidden.
Mhm.
He just seems to be moving really fast.
The Flash.
Yeah.
No, you don't spot anything currently.
So I'll just climb back down then since it's not doing any good.
Okay.
He's just like freaky fast.
Riverleaf.
I'll hold my action.
So there is a mechanic that I'm not sure if people are aware of. We've used before. You can hold 2 actions to prepare one action reaction.
Oh, right, the ready.
Yeah, the ready thing.
I think I'm just gonna hold it because I can retributive strike anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
In your
some,
case,
in
yeah.
some
Yeah,
people,
mine-
yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
for general people, like holding action, you don't know what to do, and by the time, but mechanics, you can't go in the middle of a different person's turn, so you
Right.
would never get a chance. That's
You can effectively
way
buy
to
a
do it.
reaction
yeah.
by doing that. Okay. So the creature comes running back in around the tower over here. It's going to strike at Ben again. He is going to critically hit you for 41 points of damage.
Good gosh.
And
He goes down.
yep.
I show him 1 hit point.
Now I got 1 hit point because of the temp HP.
Oh, temp HP saves you. Okay.
Aha.
I
got
saw
one
I
hit
thought it
point.
did 41, but you took 39, so I thought that meant you went down. So you're just barely standing.
Fixing that armor work today.
And then it runs in this direction. Corvus,
Okay. I am going.
you want to chase it?
No, I'm running over to the group.
Okay.
You not have attack of opportunity?
No, he's not a warrior. He's not a fighter.
I'm an exemplar. I'm slightly different.
Okay. Dwarf.
Okay. I am going to separate myself from the group, hoping that it will come at me now because I'm a little bit healed. Because clearly it wants to attack individuals that aren't in a group. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm letting you guys know what I'm doing, so please.
You just saw me coming over there, just gushing all my blood out of my system. Just left a giant red trail.
I can't find my character because I think we're on top of one another.
No.
You're right here.
You're the one
Dwarf
that
says,
runs.
"I want to be alone. Everybody, stay away."
I think the dwarf's a tank, anyways. They have tons of HP.
Well, don't go too far, dwarf.
Well, we have to separate from one another. So, if I go, I can't even go that far.
You're so slow.
I know.
What's up with that?
Have we determined that this? Can I go through this gate now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, gate's open.
All right. I'm gonna stand out here by myself. Do not come near me unless I'm dying. Then come fix me.
Okay. Silverleaf.
You're one of the worst bodyguards I've ever seen.
I'm gonna take care of this peasant for once and for all.
So I'm just going to sustain my spell, put him in the radius.
Okay. To bless him at range.
And then I'm going to heal the exemplar
Okay.
and tell him next time follow orders.
He doesn't need to follow orders. He's an exemplar.
Yeah. Well, next time we will get the healing lamp.
Okay. Click apply healing, Ben.
Alright.
Okay, Pickle. You want to go stand next to the dwarf?
Let me see. I was going to try to see if I could perceive where he is.
Give me a blind perception check.
Just did it.
Well, you rolled a perception check. If you click on the blind one down below.
Oh. Where?
So, your character. Yeah, that one.
Which one?
That one.
What's this perception?
Yes.
The eyeball.
Yes. That one.
What's the difference between that and that?
Because this has the blind GMO toggled on. So that's what you want. Figure that's what you want. Don't change it.
It'll come attack. We'll put it there.
Who?
It's true.
Okay. Nope. No idea where he is. Kirak,
Okay.
you are standing next to the dwarf as he grumbles, "Everybody, leave me alone."
I'm going to move here, and then on the dwarf, I'm going to cast Enlarge to increase his reach and give him bonus damage.
It'll also make him stand out more.
Give him.
Are you willing?
Yeah, do you want
Are you willing to be enlarged?
You want more? You want more damage?
It
You
increases.
want a bigger target? You want
It increases your reach to 10 feet and gives you a +2 to damage rolls, but also makes you clumsy.
I think we're gonna scare the creature.
That's the point. You want to scare this dude away. He does.
The guy
He's
who
annoying.
stopped him.
Yeah, that's
Startusk.
That's fun.
I'm gonna try to see if I can sense where the
I only had a
thing
spear with that
is.
lunge, and you have like a 20 to reach.
Yeah. So if he approaches you, you should have an attack for.
You can hear movement in this direction. To the south. But other than that, you can't see him.
Okay, I'll just whisper to the group. He's to the south, beyond the tower.
Riverleaf?
So, I'm not trying to foil your plan, Jason. I just need to get you in the bubble.
Champion comes stands next to you.
There we go. You're in the bubble of protection now. So, I'm gonna move there. I'll raise my shield. It's my turn.
Okay.
Well, here's another question: is there any reason to hang around here, just for somebody that keeps just doing random hits on us?
what's defending it.
The problem is we also can't
When
retreat
you're
from
in
them.
this
They're
aura, when
2
someone,
billion
for
times
example,
faster
does an
than
attack
us.
opportunity on you,
Mm.
and you're
can't
afraid to
outrun
worry,
them.
take defense for it.
Well, them or one? How many are there?
So far, I
Okay,
think there's only one.
Yeah, we still can't outrun the one individual.
Well, is he gonna follow us?
Corvus.
Alright. I am going to take an action to shift imminence again for this round, and I'm going to shift my imminence to Scarve the Survivor. It's one action. And then I'm going to use
Isn't that what you just used?
No, he used the skin and he used
Yeah.
passive.
Oh, okay.
this one specifically I'm using for the 1 round transcendence that it has, which is no scar but this, which allows me to regain 2d8 hit points. So just roll it. And then it's 11. So then I'm going to just then, as an automatic thing, it shifts again. So I'll shift it to Titan's Breaker.
Sure. Dwarf.
I'm gonna withhold my action.
Okay. So relief. Dwarf stands there with his hockey stick ready.
Get him, eh?
I think by making me large, we scared the creature away.
No, she heard it rustling. So.
All in action.
Okay. Pickle.
Hold.
Kirak.
Hold.
Startusk.
I think what I'm gonna do is sheathe my sword and draw out that new crescent cross. Draw that.
Get your crossbow ready.
Draw it and then put a bolt.
Technically, it's on your arm.
It's already
loaded,
drawn.
ready to go. You
Okay.
just use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not arguably drawn, but it's like it's wearing a shield, so it's always drawn.
Okay.
So you can't have a buckler instead of that, but so it's effectively drawn. So okay,
So I just stick like a bolt in it.
it's already loaded unless you with crossbow bolts unless you want to have something special in it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just got it drawn with.
Okay, so you just hold your action with your star cross ready,
Yeah.
or your crescent cross ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Riverleaf.
Everyone's in the range, so I think I'll hold.
Okay. Okay. There doesn't seem to be any further activity. Everybody's just going to hold until the creature reappears.
Sounds good to me.
Game plan.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Must have died a
A
little
couple
bit.
minutes go by. There's no signs of anything.
The enlarge lasts for 5 minutes, by the way.
Okay.
We have a big dwarf now.
You
For
do.
5 minutes. Which, given combat's over, that's probably going to shrink pretty soon. As soon as he shrinks, that's when the leprechaun thing comes back. I don't know if it's.
I did check. None of you are familiar with whatever type of creature it is.
Darn.
I don't have any information about that, other than he is absurdly fast.
Yeah, because he's green and fast, I'm going to just call him a leprechaun. He looks like an angry one. Someone probably stole his Lucky Charms.
He's a good roller.
So what would you like to do?
Take a look in this room.
Yes,
down
let's
here.
look inside this building. I assume it's been, what,
Go down
5
here.
minutes? So my character is normal size now?
Are you guys going to wait 5 minutes for it to expire?
There's nothing I can do.
You can get into the place. There's big enough
You can
doors.
squeeze into the place, yes.
Yes.
But that's what I'm trying to understand as far as what your mechanics are.
I would say just go ahead and go, unless you don't want to be alive. You could also dismiss it. So if you don't
Yeah,
want to
but
be
that's
alive.
also a wasted spell slot.
Well, these doesn't. I mean,
Maybe we want him to smash something.
Okay.
I guess if we want to move as a group down there.
Why don't we move to this one? Because this is one of the group.
Okay.
Check out this southern tower. This was the one that was slightly less damage.
So all of you shift over to take a look at the tower.
I guess I'll open the door
once
people get over.
Yeah, once everybody's there, then you're free to open the door. In case something jumps out at you.
Obviously, I'm going to have to stay outside, guys, because I don't think I can walk in there yet. I have to wait a little bit.
You can be
so-
behind us in the courtyard here.
Yeah.
You can be the fug.
Matter of fact, as soon as you guys go in there, that's when Speedy Gonzalez is going to come get me. So-
Probably. Well, then we know where he is.
Entirely possible.
Yeah.
Then just make sure aim for the legs. Every single attack, aim for the right.
So
He can't run fast if
So
his legs are...
everybody's good, grouped up safely, etc.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and open up the door.
Explosion.
Inside, the door itself is made of rough cut timber planks. Obviously new construction compared to the rest of the keep.
And just blast.
Okay, so it's been repaired and otherwise managed. The tower itself is about 40 feet tall, but is missing its roof. There's interwoven vines providing a ceiling of sorts, shading the interior, only allowing dim light, etc. Inside, once you have the door open, assuming you have?
Yep.
Okay. Inside, there is a cozy living space for a creature, decorated with crude wooden furniture and a very well organized, almost pegboard of like a board with nails in it, with dozens of knives, daggers, scalpels, and so forth, all of which seem to have remnants of blood and other things.
Did we just find this creature's house?
Problem.
I can burn it all.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
burn it?
Let's set it on fire.
Can I burn it?
He was rude to us. Let's burn his house down.
Let's go in there and search.
Okay.
I'll search him now.
After we search. Can we burn it?
No.
Why?
To send him a message to not mess with us.
Now it's just
You guys kind of violent.
It does.
He could
I'm
become.
curious what your alignment
I
is.
know he could become.
There's no-
I'm technically a hero, but
There's no alignment anymore.
There's no
That's
Nope.
I have committed multiple crimes against humanity when I was fighting for Brevoy, but we won the war, so I was never tried for them.
Is that the background you're going with?
He's a soldier. He's neutral by technicality.
your soldier
Okay.
generally aren't neutral.
I'm not taking anything. I'm just looking around.
That's fine.
I'm just staying in the
Okay, so you guys go in, take a look around. Other than the knives themselves, which don't really seem to have a whole lot of value, there's nothing you see.
Well,
Yeah.
Burn it.
why don't we check out the middle tower? That's probably
Let's
something.
see, we have Star Tusk. You notice up above, in the tower I said was about 40 feet tall, up on the wall 20-30 feet up, there is what looks like a clay urn on a alcove or whatever, what used to be maybe a window or whatever, where the bricks have shifted. There looks like a clay urn resting on one of the stones up on the wall. There's nothing else in the room, though, of note.
Where we are, right? What place with the knives?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I climb up there and take a look at it?
You can try. I mean, it's a crumbly tower.
Who's that?
I have a grappling hook and a rope.
Sure.
I do want to let you know I do have bonuses when detecting anything hidden or invisible.
Okay.
So my perception's not accurate.
Of course. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and
Okay.
cast Detect Magic
Key nice.
in this
Is
room.
that a halfling thing?
Right
Yep.
here.
It's a half-foot heritage thing.
Okay, I have that.
It says in that stuff.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and cast Detect Magic in this room.
No magic.
Okay.
Halflings know where the stuff's at.
So do I do athletics to try to use one?
You toss up the rope after a couple of times, or is your intent to like anchor the rope somewhere, or to grab the urn and pull it down?
I was wondering if I could like snag the urn and
Okay.
all, or
Sure. Yeah, I mean you probably can. Okay. Give me a flat 20 roll.
I guess if I see her like doing it with the like trying to hit the urn, like because she's throwing the rope up there, so I probably see the urn now. She's throwing it up.
You are. Let's see, and you guys have. Yeah, you see it. Once she points it at anything, she has a grappling on a rope. It looks like she's trying to hit the urn itself.
I think you're gonna break it. I think you're going to break it. You want to like climb up there?
Climb up, take a look at
Do
it.
you want me to climb?
Make a
up there?
human ladder.
you
Who's
could
got-
climb it?
Who's got the
Yeah, I've got decent athletics.
Um,
I've got an 11 in athletics.
I'm a cave climbing kobold.
Or you could climb up there. You want to climb
She's
up there?
got-
Yeah.
Like cobalt?
I think he can naturally climb.
No, I don't have a climb speed. I'm just good at climbing. If
Well, what's
I
your-
succeed a climb check, I quickly succeed instead.
What's your
And
acrobatic?
we can throw a grappling hook
Yeah,
up
you
there, and then
should've
you can
ran off.
climb the rope in the wall. So
Sure. I'll.
Maybe you should have climbed the cliffs to save you.
Yeah, I guess I'll attempt to scurry up the wall with my little kobold hands, clawed hands, and tail.
Okay. Give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
we'll throw a rope up there. So.
What's your
Oh, you're putting a rope up also?
Well, do you want to put your grappling hook up there too?
Well, there's not enough room.
Well,
next
no,
to
not
the
multiple.
urn.
Just so he has a rope also.
I understand. What I'm saying is there's not enough room next to the urn to attach a rope. Now, you could throw the rope up and secure it somewhere up on the wall, but then you're going to be either climbing up to retrieve the grappling hook or sacrificing it because you can't pull it back off the wall. That's the whole nature of the grappling hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you climb down?
If you could free climb it, that's fine.
I can.
Okay.
I'm a cave climbing kobold. I
So
climb
it's
caves.
a DC 20 with crumbling walls.
Okay. So my thing, if I let me double check it, but I think it's just if I succeed, I critically succeed. I don't know about failures though.
What's your ability?
It's an ancestry thing.
What's your ability to climb?
Cave climbing kobold. It
Your athletics. What's your athletics?
6.
You now have a 7.
Gives you guidance.
Okay.
Because he falls because he only has a 7.
Okay, that's
Possible.
I'll hold out my arms.
You guys seen the one where the kids are telling this other kid, how much
even
it's
if you
about
don't
life.
make it pretty you can
You got this, you got this.
Additionally, if you succeed in athletics check to climb, you critically succeed instead. So no modifiers to fails.
Okay, so the mechanic for climbing, we're allowing you to use acrobatics versus athletics, your choice. You go 5 feet up, down, or across. Critical success moves 10 feet. Failure, you don't go anywhere. Critical failure, you fall.
Okay, now I'm going to use that.
Warhammer. We weren't doing that for Pathfinder.
Okay, athletics is what you need.
Because Warhammer, there's no like. Well, yeah, never mind.
Or
So-
Maris climb. So.
It's my first check. Critically succeed.
Okay, you go 10 feet up towards it.
Second check. Succeed.
Okay, stop there.
Oh.
Okay, you see that appear next to you outside the door?
Yes.
Okay, you can loot that. Nobody else open it. You're
Uh,
free to take whatever you wish as you reach the urn.
okay.
Assuming it worked properly and popped up.
Yes, I have access to it.
Okay.
Is there a way for me to
You're
like,
hanging from the wall.
yes, can I like move it to the stash instead so it doesn't mix with the money I have in my inventory?
Probably. I think you can just drop it directly into the stash.
Okay, I was just wanting to know if I could do that instead of putting it in my inventory.
You could just drop it down. And
Or you can just put it in your inventory and then just say it got moved to the stash.
I'm gonna find this guy's car keys.
That's right.
So
we can just leave it.
and then I'm going to safely climb back down. Which is
Try. Give me a roll.
okay.
That's a critical failure.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, you still come down.
First, before anything happens, everyone has a basic climb reaction.
Yeah.
It's basic reaction. It's grab a ledge or whatever it is, where it's a different check and you just catch yourself and you don't fall.
Grab an edge. Reaction trigger, you fall from or past an edge or handheld requirements. Your hands are not tied behind your back or otherwise restrained. You must succeed at your choice of an acrobatics check or a reflex save against the climb DC. If you grab the edge or handhold, you can then climb up using athletics.
Okay. So give me a second roll.
So acrobatics.
Whichever
Your
one.
choice.
Or
Yeah.
reflex save.
They're the same. So. 27.
Okay. You grab onto the edge as you nearly fall.
I'll attempt to climb down safely
Okay.
this time.
You don't have guidance anymore.
Oh, I don't have guidance anymore?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay. You have 10 feet more to go.
And one more.
No
and
problem.
I'm down.
Okay.
See, I'm very fast climbing kobold.
Very good cave climbing kobold.
Well, that and they've made climbing really safe.
I can even cast spells while I'm climbing. As a climbing kobold.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
I found this urn with a bunch of money.
Wow.
Well, I put it all in the price stash.
Just have stuff inside.
19 gold, 131 silver, 27 copper, and a dozen gemstones worth for 40 gold.
We found his life savings.
He stabbed us. It's only fair that we take his entire life savings.
Does the urn just vanish from my hands all of a sudden? from him running by and grabbing it?
No.
Okay.
I guess while they're in there, I'll keep on searching around the castle.
He's a leprechaun.
I
We
thought you were
found his
keeping
pot of
guard.
gold.
I wouldn't go wandering.
Okay.
You're right.
Oh, I mean, if you want to wander, that's fine. We can account for that.
No, you're right.
But if your intent was I was wandering, then
You're
it
supposed to
wouldn't
be
have gone as
protecting.
cleanly.
You're right. You're right. And there's not too much I can wander anyway.
You're supposed to
because
protect the king.
can't
not
wander doors.
Yeah, maybe that's a wandering king.
Okay.
Well, unless the king wanders, he doesn't wander.
What do you guys want to do?
I bring down the
Yes.
thing.
You want to go to the center one then?
Sure.
I'll add the coins into the collective party stash backpack thing that we have
That's fine.
instead of in the urn.
Okay.
So, move into the sun.
Should you put the urn back in the same spot? Yeah, dude.
Now put rocks in it instead.
I'll move up whenever everyone goes there.
Okay.
Do we notice anything in there?
Inside the hall, it's a white chamber with a vaulted ceiling, obscured in many places by earth and undergrowth. The floor is crafted of smooth stone tiles in multicolored pastels. The walls of the chamber are decorated with faded frescoes of sylvan life, showing scenes of elves engaged in hunting, feasting, dancing, singing, and a bewildering variety of other pursuits. On the left-hand side, there's a graceful filigreed stone staircase, garlanded with flowering vines, that climbs up to the levels above.
Is there anything like like society or whatever that I could like?
It looks like old elvish
Okay.
architecture.
Okay.
Nothing that specifically stands out.
Is there any furniture or anything in that area here?
Nope.
Okay. Here's a step up here.
Okay. As you step in, there is a gust of wind from above that blows into the room and then out. I need everybody other than the dwarf to give me a will save.
How long has it been since the combat?
Since the combat, at least 10 minutes.
Okay, so the enlarged goes away.
Yeah, the enlarged would have gone away.
Okay.
Will save.
Okay. So let's see, Corvus.
I don't know.
And then Riverleaf, Star Tusk. Riverleaf is the champion. Star Tusk.
If I wasn't large, I would have been in the group.
Okay. Sure, give me a will save then. Kurok.
It'd be a 42.
Will.
Got it.
Riverleaf.
What's that?
Yes, it got.
Yes.
You want to roll level on those, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely what you want.
What's on
You win when you roll a natural
Oh
one
my
because it
gosh.
means you're number
So the
one.
only one I missed, I think, was Pickle, who
It's also.
is
Oh my gosh.
Was it really bad when
One more confused.
And stupefied.
okay. As you step into the room, like I said, there's a burst of wind from above, and most of you, the only exception being George, see the room spontaneously burst to life with plants, flowers, vines, and the smell of sweet pollen. As it does so, for quite a few of you, the group amongst you falls apart into woodland treants of small size and starts attacking the group aggressively. So for like you, everybody in the group suddenly melts into these other creatures and you realize you've been surrounded by these hostile animals. Okay?
So everybody is an enemy right now?
You are confused. Everybody is an enemy.
Imagine if like everyone had that happen. That would just be the end of the group
anyone
right
who's
there.
confused, you want to read the confused effect because it's not at the level of your normal efficiency.
Correct.
You can do cantrip or basic attack
Okay.
type of things.
So I can't use spells.
So we roll
You
initiative.
can't use
roll initiative.
leveled spells. You can use cantrips.
So I can't do 2 action moves.
You want to double check for confusion.
You don't have your wits. You attack wildly. You are off guard. You can't treat anybody as your ally. You can't delay, ready, or use reactions. You use all your actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips. Although I can have you use other actions to facilitate the attack, such as draw a weapon, move to the target so they're in reach, etc. Okay? Your targets are determined randomly by the GM. If you have no other viable targets, you hit yourself.
So I wouldn't be using like sweep and slam.
Correct. You'd just be striking.
Striking.
Okay. If it's impossible for you to attack and or cast spells, then you just babble incoherently and waste your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Every time you take damage from an attack or a spell, you get a flat check of 11 to recover from the confusion and the effect.
Okay.
Okay. So everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my gosh, I look terrible for this.
My spark still has to go somewhere, even though it's complicated. But I'm assuming it would go into the weapon then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But you're not going to use the ability.
Yeah, I'm not going to
because
be transcending anything.
as such. Okay.
It's still going to have the basic passive buffs. I just won't be using the transcendence and stuff.
Okay.
Of course he is.
Okay. This guy shows up, stabs at the kobold, yelling, "You stole my urn!" Does a critical hit
I'm down.
for 35 points.
Roll your flat check.
It did automatically.
Oh.
And that's dying too.
Okay.
This
and
dude's
then-
just going to be a reoccurring character. The rest of the campaign just pops in out of nowhere to stab us.
Pickle.
We could be in a crucial
You are
battle.
stupefied too, as well as confused. So you cast a cantrip or make a melee attack, in your case, a cantrip. It's going to be, you have 3 guys adjacent to you. So 1d6, or 1d3, starting with Jenny going clockwise.
We can't see the dude that attacked then. Like, he never popped up.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's because he is. Turn that off. There you go. He's visible now. Okay. He came in from the southern gap in the wall, ran over to the kobold, and then moved over to the side. You are going to strike at Star Tusk with whatever cantrip you have. Older. All right.
Wow.
And now we all need to make a fortitude save.
That's the pollen from the plant.
Just so I'm supposed to. I have to cast something.
Yep. Any cantrip you have has to be an offensive attack. You're being attacked by strange nature creatures.
So it can't be reflex.
Well, just an attack one.
It can be an attack one. So an electric arc, an acid splash, a slashing gust.
Oh, electric arc.
Okay.
So, what,
So that has to go to Star Tusk, and the other one will be. It can't be Star Tusk.
which I don't know.
Will he too? Okay, it would be George. Okay. T3 does roll different dice. Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't just for some reason only rolling once. So target both George and Star Tusk and do an electric arc.
Which ones are they?
So that one, T. And then click that one.
This one?
Just click it. Okay, well, don't use the T. So click.
T.
No, don't use the T. So just left click.
There you go.
There you go. And cast.
Now cast electric arc. Okay. You pass your stupefy. You're able to cast.
Oh god.
Silverleaf gets a critical success. And Star Tusk, I need a save. Both of you get critical successes. You guys are doing great. This spell has no effect on you. Okay. And I don't think you have any 1 point things, so yeah, we'll just move on. Dwarf, you are stupefied, confused. You're not going to be able to cast any spells. You are going to strike at, let's see, roll 1d2, starting from Pickle. You're going to hit George.
Sorry, balls.
He misses you.
And he's
Okay.
His natural
Second strike.
instinct to protect the king's overriding his ability to attack him.
And third strike.
Good gosh.
Apparently George is invulnerable because you can't hit him.
Well, it's
You rolled
because
a
of,
4, a 3, and a 2.
it's because of that blood oath he took to never hit him. It has supernatural properties.
Okay. I need to change.
Fix me right away.
She's more skilled than you.
Riverleaf, you are stupefied currently. You can act freely otherwise, you're just not thinking very clearly.
Okay. So I'm gonna move over there. And I'm gonna do an unarmed attack on the dwarf. Just try to hit him over the head.
Miss.
Missed him.
Don't you have a shield?
I do have the shield, but the unarmed attack's not lethal. So.
Yeah, but don't you have a weapon out?
Well, I can just kick him, right?
Okay.
It's unarmed attack.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just trying to understand how you're doing it.
Yeah.
Steps up and tries to kick the dwarf. Then.
Yeah.
What kind of a friendly person is that? Ah.
Kick the baby.
This seems pretty. We'll go for I'll go for him again.
Okay. Nope,
You're
critically
very
miss him.
dodgy.
Okay.
Looks like he's so short.
Corvus, you are confused. Only one you have next to is the cleric.
The dude directly adjacent. Alright. Alright, I guess I'll be making a strike against him.
Critical hit.
Oh boy, this is when that happens. Okay. Oh, I gotta do the critical. Let's see, type breaker on. Yeah, you're gonna be in some trouble.
So.
Okay. Sorry, you can use your retributive strike if you want.
Yeah,
I canceled it because I assumed no reaction, but you absolutely could.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it.
Okay, so that's going to save George 6 points. So go ahead and apply that.
So.
Okay. So that gave George the effect, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so we apply damage to Silverleaf. Now, do you want to make a free strike against?
I can't get over
You can't
to that,
reach
and I can't step. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, so at least save 6 points. Sorry, Corvus, you're not done.
I forgot. Yep, I got another attack.
Not another 2.
Yep, another 2.
Miss.
Hopefully this misses 2.
Okay. Now Silver Leaf. You're not affected. Everybody goes crazy.
I'm gonna punch the exemplar.
Okay.
One.
You have a broken sword you can hit him with.
Yeah.
Yep, you did.
One bullet.
You want to use your retributive strike on that?
I can.
Okay. Here you go. You take 1 point. I'm still confused.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step here.
Technically, I don't think that's legal because of the law.
I was able to move there.
He's
Pathfinder mechanics is not legal. The map lets you just based on how the wall is.
Okay.
He's going through his pickle.
squeezed.
I have no problem with him going through Pickle Square, but you can't go diagonally through corners on the walls per Pathfinder mechanics.
We usually. Okay, whatever. Fine. I'll just take my move over there.
Okay.
I'll punch the golem.
I really wish I was not possessed right now because my character's extremely dangerous.
Okay. So you do 2 points to Pickle. And Pickle's no longer confused. Ah!
Doing the confused effect.
I think it did already. Might not have.
I'm an expert with will
No,
too. I just got a really
Okay.
bad roll.
Then yeah,
I roll a
Pickle
lot,
can
so
remove the confused.
Trust me, I know.
Start Tusk.
Um,
You are stupefied.
so I was going to like punch the paladin and the champion next to me.
Okay. He's not stupefied. He's not confused.
He's not confused.
No, but you're welcome to punch him anyways if you really want to.
I'm
You're stupefied, not confused. So you can see everybody normal. Your mind's a little foggy.
okay.
I'm going around and punching people because there's the mechanic of confused of if they take damage, they get another save to recover.
Right.
So that's why I'm not stabbing them with my trident.
Right. So you
Yeah.
punch him just to do a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Basically
I was
slapping
confused.
them and telling them to snap out of it.
And I can see that the little kobold is on the ground.
Oh yeah, the kobold's been stabbed and is laying there on the ground bleeding.
Well, I'm gonna go over to it and see what give it a healing potion.
Okay.
Now, we already said that my character doesn't do reactive strikes now.
You don't get any reactions.
Right.
Correct. Okay.
And then I got a healing potion on my
Is that the,
bandolier.
that's the
Okay. So target him and
What's
use the
the
potion.
Are we able to communicate?
Yeah.
I wouldn't heal him.
What happened to the thing?
Don't
He's
heal him?
he's confused as it is, and he's only a dying 2 effectively because he just went down.
Okay.
I mean, I can get him on my turn along with most of the room.
You almost have a full ring of effects.
I'll still stand next to him.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Kirok.
Death save. 7.
Okay. So now you are at dying 3.
You must over the confused real quick so I can read the description. The top right there. The scroll down.
We add. It also has that. Okay, I'll give you another icon.
Ooh. What's that one?
Phantom Mesger Fall.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Also nice to
But wait, there's more.
Okay. And okay.
I think I'm actually maxed on effects on the ring because it.
Okay.
If you applied it, it didn't.
So
right?
it goes. He moves. He's not going to take that path, but he moves up here. So he's going to move here, and says, "You stay away from him," and stabs at the orc. Misses. Pickle. You were stupefied or confused earlier. I need to make some adjustments on that.
I knocked him out of it.
Oh, okay. That's why I got rid of it. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to make sure I had actually put the wrong timings on them. I didn't know. I thought maybe it had removed it automatically. So, Pickle, you are free to act with stupefied too.
And the creature took off.
It moved a third time.
Take it off of him now.
What's that?
You're gonna have to take it off of him now.
Does he have it down?
Yeah.
Stupefied, off guard, concede. Okay.
Hold my action.
Okay. Dwarf,
Am I on my own now?
you are confused still. So you got 3 guys next to you. Going from the top left with the champion, you are going to go for Star Tusk.
This is Star Tusk, right?
Yeah, orc in the south. You got 1 tree trying to hit the kobold. That is a 27 is going to be a hit.
Nimble dogs.
No, that's all. That won't help you.
Where'd it go? There it is.
So I'll do my reaction.
Okay, you have your reaction back already?
Well, I acted.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if you had it or not. So
Hold on.
do reactive strike. Okay. So she takes 12. Then your second attack.
And I'm gonna punch him.
Oh, okay, you're gonna punch him? Okay, go for it.
No.
Miss. Okay, now your second attack. Punch yourself.
Oh
Nope.
shoot! I had Star Tusk targeted. Hold on. I think I still
You
missed
critical.
him.
You rolled
Yeah.
a 1. You missed anyway.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
third
that
attack.
didn't matter.
That's also a miss. Okay. Riverleaf.
Time to go back to punching the dwarf. Or
Give
kicking,
me-
kicking the dwarf.
Give me a will save.
This is what got me in trouble the first time.
Okay. Greg.
Okay.
So
It's a little better.
little
Kick the dwarf.
miss.
Kick the dwarf.
Critically miss.
Apparently, you're just like really tanky.
That's the double 2s.
So I'll just raise my shield.
Okay.
Well, 2 2s in a row.
Corvus, you are still confused. So you have 3 people there. Yeah, we'll go with 3. Going with Pickle, Dwarf, and Orc. 1d3. You take a step straight towards the dwarf. So you go here, and then attack the dwarf.
All right, I guess I'm gonna not kick the dwarf, but all right.
Critical hit.
Ooh.
How come the one time I start getting criticals is against allies?
Because that's
Okay, you do 25 points. You want to use your Retributive Strike?
No, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't get to hit.
You would not get hit back. Okay, so 25 points. And he's still confused. Second strike.
Second strike.
That one correctly missed.
Alright. And then number.
That's it.
Oh, I thought it.
Move.
You moved.
Oh yeah.
Silverleaf.
I had to move.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Give me a will save, Ben.
Me.
I imagine I want to hit him back now that he hit
Nope.
me. If I was confused.
You are confused. It's random. Okay. You do a burst of healing.
Why did we have to
Oh.
explore the castle?
Okay.
Everyone gets you.
How big was that burst?
30 feet.
Okay. I guess.
I had auto-targeted everyone that was in there.
Okay. Guess my guy had gotten too far away. So is there a damage all? Yes.
There's a heal all in the hole, right?
I'm looking for a heal. I'm not seeing heal all near the bottom.
On my character, I see damage, half, double, block, heal.
Yes, but then there's not a damage, but there's not a heal all. What I'm seeing. I mean, I have a heal for each one of them, but
And you died, Ben.
good move.
It's doing the same bug where he heals when he's from dying and he gets like 50 dying condition and dies.
Yeah. We'll clear that. Okay, so I think everybody got the healing. And then let's go through Ben's and fix all the dying conditions. Okay, so he's not actually dead.
I'm guessing I'm still confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Super character. Who's this guy?
Okay. So, Star Tusk.
So obviously there's something wrong with the dwarf, that he's attacking his friends, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you guys are all kind of confused, stupefied. Minds aren't really thinking clearly. But the dwarf and the other warrior are going at it. The exemplar are striking at each other. They obviously did not get along back at Bravoy.
So I was gonna unarmed strike the dwarf since he's right there.
Okay. You got him.
I should be wounded too
And then just
Why?
damage.
because of that dying 30.
It doesn't matter.
You get one every time you go down.
Never mind.
That's why I was clearing it. Okay. You're going to use Retributive Strike. Okay.
On his mark.
So you do 3 points of damage. And that is enough to clear his confusion.
All right.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Now you all just have to worry about a psychotic exemplar.
Okay, so let's see. Confusion is gone. Removal of confusion is blocked by confusion. Effect confused. Okay, where's the effect confused? There it is. Okay. And I need. Nah, I don't really worry about that. Okay. Anything else, Star Tusk? You got 2 actions left.
Of course, I don't really know if there's anything wrong with the kobold at this point because he just like came back to life.
I mean, I went down the very.
You
I went
know,
down before I did
you
anything.
know he is confused. Yeah, I mean, as soon as he starts moving, he starts freaking out.
Oh, okay. So maybe he needs
Yeah.
a dose too.
Sure, kick him, especially while he's down.
So, you can toggle off your backstab. It's an optional thing. I mean, you can backstab if you want for your extra sneak attack damage.
Oh, did you do backstab that time? Okay, you probably want to turn
I
that
think
off.
you
Yes.
have it off now.
Okay.
I didn't even notice that.
I think it is off now.
I think it was.
Yeah. The point being, you get to backstab them because they're flat-footed or off guard, but you don't really need it because 1 point of damage is all you need to do. So, and the only time that might be relevant is a damage reduction, because you might not get past the damage reduction. But I think you probably still get a saving throw at that point, even if you don't feel the damage.
The wording is you have to get damaged by it.
Okay, so maybe you wouldn't in that case. So,
Each time you take damage.
so you want to try to hit the kobold?
Yes.
He is laying on the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
So just a second strike.
Punch people.
Well,
Critical hit.
The main thing that's good with you, Keith,
So I
you're
have to hit the
trying to do
critical
a point
one?
Yep.
of damage. So a good thing for you is since you have acid splash, you hit everyone for 1 point automatically by just splashing the thing.
And I'm out again.
Yep. So the good news is you hit him. Bad
And I'm
news,
not
and
confused.
it removed the confusion.
Yeah.
Bad news is you took him out.
It calculated bad stat. Yes.
I think it's automatically doing it because of flank thinking.
7 points of it was backstab.
Yeah, it should not be doing. It should not be doing that automatically.
The acid splash.
Okay. So
So you just
Because I don't have it
Yeah.
on my. I don't have it activated.
Yes.
Not knowingly anyway.
so you take 6 points.
I'm not confused anymore.
Yeah.
You almost snapped my neck.
So I think my work's done for now.
Okay. Kirok.
I'm going to stand up and seeing how I don't want to get hit by this guy with the big maul, I'm gonna move over here. And you know what? I'll do an acid splash.
Stood up, moved.
Oh wait, yep, never mind. I'm done. Gosh, what's going on? Uh-oh.
It's got to be one of the coolest feelings to have that much type of distance.
Oh my god.
He runs around and stabs the kobold.
This guy really hates me.
You did steal his urn.
Why? I'm out.
Okay. He hits you for 20 points of damage. Mulder, can you go over
Mulder.
to the thing?
Mulder, get up. Get up.
I mean,
Get up.
it's helpful that he's helping as far as the plant smells,
Come on.
but it's not very
Come on.
pleasant.
Get up.
those are
Come on.
There you
Get
go.
How many
Come
hit
on.
Come on, little mouse.
Come on, Mulder.
The constitutional flow.
Come on, go.
He says, "What are you talking about? I'm just sleeping."
Mulder, come here.
Come on, Mulder.
Constitution.
Now please lay back down.
He says, "I'm tired."
Mulder.
Okay. Either way,
Either way.
Yeah, I'm dead.
okay. The critter runs around, does 20 points. Did you want to use a retributive strike or not?
How much health do you have left then?
It's not going to
I have 6 points.
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
It won't matter. Come
Yeah,
here.
so I'll hold it, and I also can't step over to him.
Okay.
Come on.
So he's gonna hit Ben, and that's gonna put you at dying 3 this time.
Yep. Should I take him outside?
Sure. I don't care. That was 3 actions. Pickle, your turn.
So I guess do I have to select people to do acid splash or just cast it?
It depends. Are you going to target somebody with the acid splash? or
It
you
says
just
I'm
wanna
no
hit-
longer confused or stupefied or anything.
No, I wasn't going to target anyone.
It could be because you
Just area effect. type thing.
Okay, so you are still you didn't clear it per se. You should still be stupefied. First, you should still have your effects.
Yeah, I don't remember clearing it.
No, it's because I screwed up the timers initially.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you are stupefied. Doesn't really matter for you because it affects spells. And then the confused still does. There. Okay.
So I was just gonna cast acid splash.
Okay, so acid splash. If you're gonna, assuming you're trying to hit Ben, you have two options.
Or can I just do a area effect?
But that's exactly what the acid splash does.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to get at, though, is you only need to do a single point of damage to him to have the chance of breaking him out. So you can either hit him with the whole thing and also get the splash, or you just target the square behind him and he just takes 1 point.
Okay.
That's the safest choice by far.
So you could shoot him like right there.
Yeah, you throw it behind him.
Okay.
Okay?
That works.
So all you have to do is cast it and see if your stupefied prevents the spell.
All of the conditions have been done.
Cast.
Everyone's conditions.
So his
are done.
stupefied went away too?
Yep.
Okay, so let me add the stupefied back to you. And then reset your spell and cast it again.
Close that. Just cast. Do a roll a check for you on that, please.
You were not affected, so everybody else is fine otherwise at this point.
To affect saving throws.
Okay, it's a
Stupefied
failure.
does?
Yeah, I think it's will saves. Yeah.
Is it? I thought it was just spell casting.
We're over it.
Stupefied. Cast a spell, will saving throws, yeah. Okay.
So,
There's a condition for every stat. And stupefied's that stat.
Okay. I don't know if there's going to be any of those saving throws that are relevant, but
okay.
okay. So yeah, so your acid splash failed. What did you want to do for your third action?
There's nothing I can do to clear the stupefied.
Correct.
Okay. Like it's nothing.
Okay. Unless you have a restoration spell or something.
Unless you get up or something.
Okay. Dwarf.
Okay, I would like to, I'd like to do my one attack where it is the slam down, but I don't want it to be lethal. Can I, it's a 2-action attack. I want to do it with the butt of my end instead of the thing.
Correct. It can be any strike, which includes an unarmed strike. And you can do that as just a regular attack.
Double check it because I think it does have to be.
It has to be a weapon strike?
Click on it. If you're wielding a two-handed weapon.
Okay, so you have to use your weapon then.
A two-handed weapon.
No. Two hands do not count as a two-handed weapon.
Darn.
But you could strike non-lethal,
You can, yes.
which would, I mean,
Effectively, mechanic-wise,
it's the same.
it wouldn't matter unless you somehow do his hit points.
Unless you
over.
take him out.
The reason I wanted to do that was I thought I could hit him with the thing, but the main reason was I wanted to get him on the ground, so he would have to spend an action to get back up.
Right, yeah, you'd have to actually strike him with the weapon.
Right. Okay. Well,
The non-lethal only affects if you actually take him out.
okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it then.
Okay.
So you're just gonna strike him like normal.
What happened?
Oh, we're just trying to.
Pickle tried to cast a spell and was too confused.
I missed the minute on that.
You hit by 1.
Oh, you did.
Roll damage. You do 18 points to him. Do you want to use Retributive Strike? Okay.
And then I'm gonna go and do.
Oops, I rolled the damage. Let me just apply the original one.
And I just click this trip button, right?
Okay, so the confused is gone.
Yep.
Now, if you want to trip him, you still can.
I'm
but
still gonna trip him just to be a jackass at this point. Since
Okay.
athletics.
It doesn't matter. You already committed to
Okay.
the actions.
Critical success. You do another 5 points to him as you throw him on the ground.
There you go. That's for hitting me.
Okay.
Tripmaster.
Riverleaf.
He has one action if he wants to do
Okay.
that.
No,
Alright.
yeah, that's-
Then Riverleaf.
I'm gonna go for the speedy guy.
Are you sure?
Since he made the mistake of stopping.
Oh wait, he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice.
And I'm going
What's
to
down
use
here?
See him.
I couldn't see him.
And I'm gonna use defensive advance. So you raise your shield and stride. If you end your movement within melee reach of at least one enemy, you can make a melee strike against that enemy. You can use it with burrowing, climbing, flying, or swimming if you have those. I don't, so I'm going to.
How is that different than a sudden charge?
You get to move, raise shield, and strength.
Yeah, it's 3 actions for the price of 2.
But he only gets one move.
Oh,
Yeah,
one.
I
Okay,
do one
okay.
sudden
That,
charge,
so,
you get 2,
okay, so it's raise your shield instead
Yeah.
of a second move.
Either way, it's 3 actions.
Sure,
It's just this
I'm
is a
fine.
shield.
I was trying to figure out, well, yeah, that's either 4 actions for the same price or what, but yeah.
So I'm trying to move around to here. Pathfinding's not working.
Got to turn it on.
But the box is blue.
Yes.
Yeah, it's blue.
Okay.
So it should be 10. I'll just go 10.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 25, so I can reach there.
Okay.
So, and then this is part of the attack.
Okay. So he takes a reaction. Go for it. Miss.
Shows
Sorry.
up to me.
Shows a hit.
Just hit.
Why is that a hit? Because it didn't adjust his armor class. He has 2 points extra armor class.
Okay, so it did miss.
It missed.
Okay.
Okay.
Would that meet it then? Or
No, because you hit by 1,
oh,
so
okay.
you would miss by 1 in this case.
Okay, so I missed him.
Okay. And then he, as soon as you miss him, dashes out to there as part of his reaction.
Okay. I guess I'll move. Back here then.
Okay. Corvus.
Alright. So, I'm going to get up for 1 action. I'm going to then, for my second action, shift my imminence to Scar of the Survivor, and then third action, I'm going to use no Scar but this, which is, it's a 1 action transcendence. So I'm going to use that to regain hit points, but at the same time, because of my radiant thing when I transcend, I'm going to also heal George over there. That should do it. And that. And then, as the automatic thing, my thing's gonna go back into the Titan's Breaker.
Okay, so you get 10 and George gets 3, or you get 3 and George gets 10.
George's should be higher because it says he would restore hit points equal to 2 plus double the level.
Okay, so you get 10.
Okay, so I gave you 10 points, and then I'm going to add 3 points to you.
Yep.
Okay.
And yep, that's my action.
Silverleaf. Is any of that a manipulate or spellcast action?
There's just it's an action to
Did it?
the transcendence is an action.
Does it have a keyword that implies it's a spell?
No.
Okay, that's the only thing I need to know. Okay.
All it has is transcendence keyword.
That's fine. I didn't know how the effects were defined. If it was casting a spell, then you might be affected by stupefy.
That is like a natural divine magic. Well, not magic, but divine.
Okay. Okay. You apply a bunch of healing to Kirok. Okay, so he is currently at wounded 1, death 3. So
Yeah.
apply healing. I'm gonna be marking him as dead again.
You don't seem to understand. I'm sitting here looking at this thing right here, and I think that's the creature.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to charge him over there.
Oh, the skull.
Yes, no, not the skull, the creature.
The
and
carousel.
and the
now it's
Oh, the
carousel.
carousel.
So George was getting mad at me because I didn't see him over here in the doorway. He's like, "Why didn't you run out?"
The confused is going to real life.
Just disappointed.
I'm like, I didn't even see him over there. I'm thinking he's over here.
These reactions are real.
Anything else, George?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to here.
Okay. Sartusk.
Where to hide?
Um,
I'm gonna tell Ben not to move.
I assume Cobalt Ben, not.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand next to the kobold. Maybe that'll help a little. Or near the kobold. And then I'll just like I have my sword drawn
Mhm.
and my buckler raised.
Okay. Kirok.
I hate this. I'm gonna stand up and just on the verge of death. Well, not verge, but
You're feeling pretty good, except
yes,
for that
but
wounded
I'm wounded too, and he can easily crit me. I am going to. What spells can I even do that would help in this situation?
Well, you're still stupefied.
I don't have that.
I
applied
know
for me
because
right
it cleared automatically.
now. I'm just gonna. Should I climb the wall? I'm just gonna cower here because I saw him run up the wall earlier, so
Okay.
climbing wouldn't do
You
anything.
gonna stand there?
I'm just gonna cower behind the cleric.
Okay.
Cower in fear.
Yeah.
My question is, with me standing in the line of path, would I disrupt an action as he comes, maybe running into me as presumably can't see through a wall? That'll be my question.
If he's not aware of where you're at,
Yes.
then he wouldn't be able to just go straight there.
Yes, but I mean, previously what we've done is once you move around the corner, you've committed to the action. If something disrupts, you lose your action.
Correct. As long
That
as
was
he
my-
doesn't have awareness of what's
Okay.
there, that's absolutely correct. Okay. That doesn't seem to be the case in this case. Okay, as far as the scenery and everything, he comes in, zips right past you, and runs right up to the kobold. Takes a strike at him. He's gonna get a critical hit.
I have 1 hit point.
Well, you're gonna have more because I'm gonna do my reaction.
So, Jesus.
This guy really doesn't like you.
He did steal his urn.
I think that put it on you.
Okay.
It did.
What was so special about the urn? Was there something?
There was money and
It
jewels
was his
in it.
entire life savings.
And then I'm going to
I stole this guy's money.
step there and smack him.
Okay.
That's also why I think he's a leprechaun, because if you steal a leprechaun's money, it's gonna...
That's probably an elf.
That doesn't look like an elf.
And now he gets to teleport.
Yep, he uses defense against you.
Ah.
His name's Rig Gargadilly.
And then he stabs the kobold a second time. He's going to hit you for 17 points.
So that takes me out.
Oof. If that takes you, doesn't that mean you...
Nope, I am 1 step away from death. Again.
He is at
Dying 3.
dying 3. Okay. Pickle.
I'm still confused, I take it.
No.
Okay.
No, confusion's gone. But
Okay, so what?
you're stupefied, which limits your spellcasting capability.
So do I have to do what I did before? Or what?
So you're stupefied. So there's going to be a flat check whenever you cast a spell, but you're not confused, and everyone else is not confused.
Okay.
And the guy in the
Who's
middle
right
there
there?
is the guy that's spraying around.
Get him, get him.
Let's see. I'm gonna cast sudden bolt on him.
Okay.
He's targeted, so I just hit cast.
Yep.
It worked. So you got a. He succeeds on his saving throw, so you do half damage.
I close that out because it already rolled.
Okay. What else would you like to do?
That's about it.
Okay. Dwarf.
Am I allowed to stand on a dead body?
Not dead yet.
It's not polite, but yes.
I'm unconscious.
Because I mean that way it would only be a 10-foot
Yeah.
move. That's why I'm okay.
Yeah, the head kobold doesn't occupy any space until he wakes up, and then he goes to the neighboring space.
Okay.
Morally, it's wrong, but legally, game-wise, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a
Then
10-foot
10
step,
cautious move.
and then
Okay.
I'm gonna target him,
Okay.
and then I am going to do my A slam down.
Okay. He's going to use his defense against you.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Oh, he's gonna start running.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and strike him.
His runaway technique.
Hopefully, I get him.
It's effective. From a victim of it, it's effective.
Is that critical?
That is not a critical.
Okay.
Oh. 25 points to him.
Now you get to make a trip attack.
Now you can try your trip attack. That's a critical failure. Okay.
Wait.
So I think you've been tripped.
Yeah.
Fall prone, if he wants to. The enemy wants you to fall prone.
If the enemy wants you to fall prone, yeah.
He falls prone on my unconscious
He's
corpse.
perfectly fine with that. Okay, so that resolved your strike, and then he finishes the rest of his his reaction to
He
move
is
away.
at death's door.
So I hit him, and then he's so fast I missed him on the
Right. You got out of your grip afterwards. Okay, what would you like to do for that? Was move and then
That was
double
it.
strike.
That was
Okay.
move.
Riverleaf.
I left us. Can't believe this guy.
I've only hit him twice.
He's very dodgy.
Yeah, but he took the body slam the first time, so he's well aware of that. And he knows that when he gets back up, you get to hit him again.
It's an effective thing.
It's a good combo, especially for this sort of a jump attacker.
He's doing pretty good here, so I'm going to raise my shield and stay here.
Okay. Corvus.
Alright. I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to move there.
Okay.
Oh, before I do that, that was 2 actions to get there. Before I do that, I'm going to, of course, pick up my Earthbreaker, because I
Sure.
never did that when I stood up.
I'm fine with that. Silverleaf.
Well, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
And then we're gonna stabilize on Cobalt.
Okay. Let's see if I can get the kobold. Because he was about to die.
Multiple times.
Kobold is now dying 0. He's unconscious and wounded 3. Okay. Startusk. Group gathers around the fallen, burning kobold.
With a dwarf on top of him.
So we're kind of using the kobold as like a big bait
Put me on picked up. Put me on picked
That
up.
is functionally what you guys are doing. I was viewing it as you guys were all protectively gathered around the kobold. But if you want to view it as bait, that's an option too.
To draw in the enemy.
Put me on a fishing hook.
She
Pop-
is part
cast
orc,
me
right?
out.
So,
She is orc.
yeah, she's orc.
Or things bait.
So we didn't really leave a spot for the bad guy to get to him, right?
There is one on the southern section there, unless the dwarf steps over, at which point then he couldn't get to the kobold.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna move
To our knowledge.
like right here. So I'll leave a spot for the fisherman to come by.
So you want him to come back?
And so I will still have my my sword out and my buckler raised, and I'm
Okay.
gonna wait
That is vicious. Holy
I'm
crap.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Wounded 3.
You're still unconscious.
Small lizard is big.
My smoldering
That's right. You have no knowledge you're bait.
my little fire lizard's on my chest right now.
And here comes the fisherman. Let's see which one he's in.
I think he just wants his thing, so whoever grabs the urn is probably
Pickle.
next on the list. Grab the urn.
It isn't around, is it?
It's,
We don't have the urn.
We threw the urn away.
oh,
I just looted the urn. I didn't pick
the
up
goods
the
are
urn.
in the
What's
party
his name
stash.
isn't around, is it?
The what? The guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Okay. I'll just.
I
hold
poured
my
the urn's contents
Hold.
into my backpack.
Dwarf?
I'm going to go ahead and stand back up and make myself
Okay.
so I'm not prone.
Be
and-
ready for anything that shows up at instant speed.
And actually, I am going to get off of the fallen and come back out to the outside a little bit. There we go. I'll stand up, gather myself,
Okay.
gather my weapon, and there we go.
Okay. Riverleaf?
I guess I'll raise my shield and then do the ready action for an attack.
Sure.
If anything moves up.
This is kind
Jarvis?
of embarrassing that person is.
I am going to
bad.
hold my action and prepare to attack if anything comes in from the north or from the south or wherever that is. Whoever comes like this way.
Pass.
Pass. Start task?
I'm gonna withhold my action too.
Okay.
Unconscious.
Kirok's still unconscious. Okay. Several rounds go by as you guys stand there anxiously waiting for the thing. He doesn't seem to return.
And I
Gosh darn it. He did this last time.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Son of a gun.
Well, I guess we should hit the road or whatever. We got the goodies.
Oh, we still got stairs to explore.
And after everything we went through.
Well, we don't stop now. The river rat guides us.
Looks like it's getting dark too on the map.
You're gonna kill the kobold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop it, man.
fun though.
It's realistic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes to get rid of his wounded. With medicine.
Medicine? Okay. Everybody else going to sit around for 10 minutes and wait? Or are people going to be impatiently searching other things?
I'm gonna meditate.
Yeah, I don't think we should be impatiently. I think I learned my lesson with impatience
Okay.
today.
I assume you can.
Oh
give them
gosh, some of
whatever
these
it is they
effects
can-
we
that's
got
just
are for
for today.
limited duration.
I couldn't hear a single thing.
I assume the medicine takes like a 15 or something.
Oh, yeah, it's a basic. It's treat wounds or whatever.
Okay. I assume you can pass that.
I don't know.
Okay.
I gotta figure it out.
That was a butt kicker.
You're telling me.
But mainly because you guys were kicking each other's butts.
This is true.
Okay. And so as you guys are recovering, all of the you can remove the phantasmagoric fog, as well as any stupefied, and nobody's confused anymore.
I'll put a focus point.
Focus point back.
How do you remove them?
So the purple
Yeah.
one. Okay. So apply healing,
Right click.
and that clears the wound. Did you said?
All the wounds you get.
Okay.
That one?
Yep.
Okay.
That it?
And as the spores and flowers and everything fade, you guys find the room pretty much returning back to its previous ruined state. Staircase still beckoning up towards the top of the tower, and no sign of that creature as of yet. You can still hear noises and things like that elsewhere in the tower, so you're not sure whether he's left or not, but he's not currently attacking you. Okay.
They got up the stairs personally.
So I think I heard there was some discussion about leaving, and some discussion about the rats lead us up.
They do.
So, what's the general sense?
I mean, we came
Follow
this
the
way.
rats.
We're digging
Follow
upstairs.
rats.
Might as well.
Yeah, we're here.
Follow the rats.
Follow
If
the-
I can clearly not be alone anymore while we're here, I am sticking with the group.
Okay.
Whoever has the most people.
So
Put the
where is
cobalt
the
out
urn?
front
You
of
just
the
got-
table.
I don't have the urn. The urn's still up on the shelf. I have the content.
Okay.
Okay.
There's nothing special in those contents.
Yes, there is. There's a gem. Doesn't gem.
It's in the party stash.
Yeah, it's all in there.
We took his lucky charms and now he's mad.
Yeah.
Very soon.
We can press on with the cobalt.
It's either evenly distributed in the party stash or like.
I just wonder why he's so anxious about it. I mean, it's,
Well, if
why
he
is he so
stole all your
mad?
money, would you be?
Well, he was
Oh, but
probably
he was so
he-
focused on
he-
one person.
He
did
probably
steal
he
some money.
probably watched me climb up, look in his
Yeah.
pot, and pull all of the gold and jewels out
he's
of
the
the
one
pot.
that took it. It's
What would
like-
you do if you saw somebody break into your safe
It's
and
like,
steal all your money?
watching the movie Elf, and no, he's an angry elf. It's
Yeah.
just
Okay, so you plan to head up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So we will pick up there next time because we were just about at 7 o'clock. So.